Begin. Broadcast. Humble Among broadcast system number 200. Somehow there's been 200 of these fucking things. Was it 4 years roughly of doing the broadcast system? It's a very, very special episode. Sorry for not doing this at the gathering, but I was busy selling merch at the flea market. I'll let some people get in here. I guess I should probably share the link out too, actually. This is a big episode. This is an important episode. I need to share the link out. It's number 200, so very, very special episode. We got so much to talk about with the gathering. Let me get the link. If y'all would like to share the link out yourself of this very special episode of the Humble Among broadcast system, please do so. I promise it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a real good one. I got a couple of special guests with me, if y'all would like to say something.
Dun, dun, dun.
Freaky Roske is in the building.
Nah.
Freaky Roske is in the building.
Did y'all miss me or nah?
We did. I'll speak on behalf of the chat. I got a cat on my lap.
Steven already fucking vegged out.
Mimi out here to my right.
Can't even see the cats on cam right now, but they're here. Trust, they are here.
They exist.
I can't move without a Steven following me.
That's a big fucking facts.
Alive now. What's up, Mimi?
Yes. Show me that butthole.
Spin kick. We were just talking about how awesome that was.
31 months, Davey.
Shouts out to Davey Scorsese, member for 31 months. Whoop whoop, was great seeing y'all. Great seeing you, Davey.
Whoop, motherfucking whoop.
Precious Juggalos is currently emptying their bowels. Shouts out to Precious Jugs.
Hope it's a smooth movement.
Join us for a very special episode in the decompression
Dog. Mimi, are you going to pick up my vape or not?
chamber.
Hey, whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoop,
whoop, whoop.
Kanda.
Homie, hope you're doing good.
I
homie.
love you.
Thoughts going out to Wakanda.
And I love Toto. I love Whoop Kanda. And I love Toto. And I love EC. And all you other motherfuckers.
We love everybody in the chat right now, regardless if they dislike us. I was on my peace mission shit, by the way, y'all. Y'all can't even hear me. I don't even have a microphone. I was on my peace mission shit this gathering. All right. We are
Fall back.
live.
Take a look at me and you'll see. I'm for real. I feel what only I can feel. And if that don't appeal to you, let me know. Because I'll go. Because I flow better when my colors show. And that's the way it has to be. Honestly, because creativity can never bloom in my room. I throw it all away before I lie. So don't call me with a compromise. Hang up the phone. I got a backbone big, stronger than yours. I did it wrong.
Emily for main stage.
You heard?
Now, just doing covers, though. Kill You, the Avril Lavigne one,
Yeah.
System of a Down.
When I was just a little baby boy, my mama used to tell me these crazy things. She used to tell me my daddy was an evil man. She used to tell me he hated me. You heard?
All right, I posted it in some places. If you guys would like to post it yourself, be much appreciated. All right, so we're gonna start the show. I'm gonna play a song. My homie
Feel better,
Cyrus.
Master.
Yeah. Everyone with the Juggalo feel better. I'm gonna play a song from Cyrus G. He just dropped an EP right before the gathering, and I don't think I played this song on here. Siggy, I see you in the chat, homie. We're gonna play our song next stream. Siggy just sent me the song that we did together. I was gonna play that tonight, but I realized, oh shit, we got this Cyrus G song to play. So I'm gonna turn down the volume on the mic a little bit. We're gonna play this song real quick.
Got the Shadow King and Jabba the Hutt. We smoking on some whatever that was. Got Krang on my head in a symbiote trench coat. With the homies catching a nice buzz. Swerving the ship, light it up, let one burn in this bitch. Pop my top, let my brain get a hit. Trying to turn my whole brain into Swiss. Cyrus G, bitch. Flying with no destination, light speed with no hesitation. I busted up my navigation, so pop another jelly and blast. I hope that this do last. We going way too fast. I hope that we don't crash. I'm so high off my ass. I hope that this do last. We going way too fast. I hope that we don't crash. I'm in this bitch, never pass my flying test. If that boy talk got my rigor, he dying next. Hanging big, get off the moon, we tying next. Promise I'll pay the plug soon, I can write a check. Swerving through space packs and black holes. Can't feel my face, I do not feel whole. I am too high, I'm smoking my soul. Humble among, please take the control.
Only way I whip psionically. Need to get a grip ironically. Misinterpret it demonically. They don't even get the technology. I'm just trying to chill with Cyrus G. Dentists and they drills, how they made this beat. I'ma get some grills just to fix these teeth. I be smoking krills just to lift these feet. They try to levitate, don't even meditate, don't even dedicate. They have to regulate. Allow me to demonstrate how you will integrate, how it disintegrates, watch it disintegrate. Smoking on Pizza the Hut pack, y'all. Feeling like Chucky the Rugrats. You're at the loss like a hubcap, y'all. I'm my own boss, I'ma run that. They don't know we already done that. Trying to get prime for a comeback. Brushing dust off all the gun racks. I'ma lay 'em flat in the thumbtack. Gonna have to pay some for dumb tax. They don't even understand the syntax. Get that. Waterheads got 'em all big mad. Old heads complain about beat tags.
Hey, whoop whoop. Shouts out to Cyrus G. All right, that's out now on all your streaming gimmicks, by the way. Let's see if I can pause it before it auto-plays. I did it. Paused it before it auto-plays.
Yeah.
When I said smoking on Pizza the Hut pack, I felt that. I felt that shit. No, what was the one? The most personal line in there is when I say I'm like Chucky from Rugrats, because Chucky lost his mom when he was young on some real shit. That's if you want to get some behind baseball shit. That's probably the realest shit on there. What's that? Your
My
foot?
foot is so fucking asleep.
Well, wake it up. We about to do fucking episode 200. God damn it!
You sleepy bitch, wake up.
All right, we're gonna start the show with a very special segment. We're gonna call this an experiment. We got a science experiment to start the show. So we got right here. We got a pack. We got the alien lemonade pack right here. The lemon alienade pack right here. God damn it! I'm never gonna get it right.
Lemon
either.
alienade.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a bit of a taste test right now. All right. For scientific and educational purposes only. YouTube. Thank you very much. All right. It's
Delta 9.
It's for education. All right.
Asshole. I'm back, beach. Did you miss me?
CBD, and that stands for cock and ball torture.
Fucking yeah, bud.
Because that's what happens when you smoke the lemon alienade pack, boy.
Hello, my assholeo.
Obviously, I've tried it already. It's really good. Shouts out to Matt, the scientist. We did really good with the. Thank you to everybody who supported. I guess I'll just say that.
Hold your mic if you want. Oh, you got it.
Just swapping mics around all willy-nilly. Now, after we finish this real quick, I'm going to compare. We're going to do a taste test, if you will. Joe with the $9.99 super chat. Love seeing everyone. I'm crying. I miss y'all. Miss hanging with the psych ward soldiers. That's us. Whoop, motherfucking whoop. Emily is here, too. Love you, Joe. Thank you for hanging out with us, Joe. We're building Camp Alienated, I feel like.
Straight up. More like Airbnb
Airbnb alienated for next year.
Nah, Joe was a main fixture in the squad this year, so we love you, Joe. I'm going to give this mic back to Emily.
Love Joe.
Okay. So we're going to do a bit of a taste test. Shouts out to, I think it was Killer Collections. My apologies if I can't remember exactly who gave me everything because it was so overwhelming. And I didn't film every time someone's giving me a gift and shit. I believe it was Killer Collections who gave me this at the flea market. So we're going to try this cotton candy wacko pack. And we're going to compare and contrast and shit. Yeah.
I agree with Ashhole.
I was also sad that I didn't get to see you, Josh. But also, I'm very bad at saying goodbye to people.
I was literally just going to say, to be honest, When I don't see everybody that last day right before I leave, I prefer it because I'm terrible at goodbyes. They hurt my little heart. And I'd rather just like not give hugs goodbye because I know I'm going to see y'all motherfuckers again soon.
Yeah,
so.
honestly, we straight up Irish goodbye'd a little bit this year. My apologies to anyone we didn't say a proper goodbye
I did that
to.
fully intentionally.
Yeah, we definitely dipped Irish style this year. All right. You want any of that?
Fuck it.
All right. Got a little bit of a buzz on now.
Fire.
What I think we're gonna do is let's wait a little while and then we'll smoke another bong pack of this cotton candy Fago wacko weed, and then we'll compare and contrast. Hey, shouts out to Broken Star. Very nice meeting you, Broken Star. For real. All right. So I guess what we're going to do first before we get into the roundup of all the crazy stuff. What's the craziest thing you saw at the Gathering of the Juggalos this year?
I didn't see no fire, Coochie.
Before I start making fun of influencers, congratulations on 200 humble. Lone Floob. Shouts out to Lone Floob. I love your name.
You want to know what my favorite part of the gathering was?
What's that?
At the little sideshow people, the whoop, 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 whoop,
Oh, the
whoop,
machine?
That was probably...
Yeah, at, what was that? The freak show stuff? The oddity?
Yeah. I can imagine I probably irritated that man highly that was sitting there, but I could not stop myself.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got video of that, too. Thanks, Nasser. Shouts out to Nasser with the $4.99. Thanks to everyone who even looked at me and made me feel loved. Y'all made my
Nasser,
year.
you are the homie.
We got that Nasser interview in finally. We got that Precious Jugs interview in. Shouts out to everybody who I interviewed. I didn't get 8 hours of footage this year. I'll tell you that. I did get 44 gigabytes of footage, though, and I think that translates to about an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
But you relaxed and chilled and had fun.
Maybe 2 hours. Yeah, I definitely like tried to not stress about things as much as possible. Spoiler alert, I did. I did anyway.
I lost my vape.
Uh-oh. The other one's in the kitchen, I think. All right, so I'm going to pick up where we left off on Wednesday. If you saw the other stream, I did a day -1 and day 0 recap stream from my hotel. So what we're going to do to start it off is I'm going to start with Wednesday, day 1. Day 1, at some point, I had to get in there to meet Matt to figure out the logistics of the Lemon Alienade. And they were towing cars from the fire lanes on the very first day because people were parked in the fire lanes, double parked, blocking people in. And I thought it was maybe going to be a type beat where it was a scare tactic. No, they were definitely towing a lot of cars out of there. I know
it's really simple. Don't park like an asshole.
ICP posted on their socials that anybody parked in the fire lane needs to move their car. I reposted it a couple of times trying to get the word out there. Yeah, just don't park in the fire lanes. They were definitely a lot more strict this year and organized, I would say, with the parking.
I mean, our car's essentially been trapped when we're trying to leave.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, that's a big concern of mine is getting trapped in there when we go in there.
It's fucking annoying. Don't park like an asshole. We had to make the long walk too from where we parked.
Yeah. There was over 10,000 people in attendance at this gathering. It was reported pretty early, I think maybe even Thursday by Legend Valley. Yeah, so I saw a number that was over 11,000. So biggest gathering since the Supa in 2019. When I pulled in on Wednesday, though, I was right behind Dungeon and Waifu Wicked. I ended up parking right next to Dungeon and Waifu Wicked. But I had to go and run and meet up with Matt to see the Lemon Alienade, to give him the packaging, to package up the Lemon Alienade so we can start selling, raising funds with the Lemon Alienade. We had a lemonade stand, very innocent, educational.
Accepting donations.
Yes, educational purposes only. That whatever language you need, YouTube. So yeah, I meet Matt, see the product. I got some footage of all that. Pretty that's gonna have to be alienated exclusive shit, but some pretty interesting footage of that. Then my peace mission shit kicks in right about here, I would say. On the way back to the car, I'm going back to the car to meet with Dungeon and Waifu, and we were going to smoke some. And I see the dudes from Deck One Delt, specifically Keezy from Deck One Delt, and he's outside his car doing something, probably just pulled up type beat, just like I did. And I'm like, hey, and I like point at him, and I just like, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go and be on my peace mission shit. So I walk over to dude, I'm like, hey man, let's talk. So we talk real quick. I basically do my whole rap of like, we all juggalos. Differences of opinion shouldn't fucking make that big of a deal. Let's just dead this shit. Have a good time at the gathering. There's no reason we have to be looking all side-eyed at each other like, what that motherfucker doing over there?
He also
we don't have
reached
to do
out
that.
to me.
That's Chris that reached out to you.
Oh, I thought that was the same.
Keezy's the other fellow with the hat that I took the selfie with. That's Keezy.
Yeah.
So we pieced it up with Deck One Delt. Carver was in the car, the other guy from Deck One Delt. He got out. He's a very tall, skinny fella, and immediately dissed me and called me fat. I'm just playing Carver. Carver knows what I'm doing here. Shouts out to y'all for being cool. On some real Juggalo unity shit. You know what I mean? I was on my peace mission shit. I did that a couple of times this gathering. So yeah, I pieced it up with them, walked back to the car with Dungeon and Waifu. We smoked. Shouts out to Dungeon and Waifu for smoking. With me and hanging out with me. Then I think I had to go back and get Emily at that point, right? Let's see. Yeah, I went back to the hotel to get Emily because I had to do the Scroll Keeper performance the first day. We were closing out the Scroll Keeper stage, so went to get Em. Figured out where the Scroll Keepers were camped, pulled up just on time. I wanted to get there earlier to catch some more Scroll Keeper shit, but the logistics of shouts out to Raz. Raz performed. I know Rizal performed. Spoke to Raz. Hadn't gotten a chance to really speak to Raz in a while, so it was good to speak to Raz this gathering. Yeah, man. So we performed at the Scroll Keeper shit. We did some soldiers shit.
Preston, get your booty out of my fucking face, dude.
We did soldier shit. While I was performing, it started raining, which was really fresh. If anyone has any footage of the performances, please hit me up. By the way, yeah, Apollon on Twitter had some footage. Apollon, if you have any more of that, or can you send me like the unedited, clean version of that? I think Brandy, aka Native Wolf. I think she was. I think they were filming the whole time. Yeah. Brandy, hit me up if you can send that. Emily is right here. What are you talking about, dog?
I'm hiding behind
the chat.
I'm hiding behind Preston also.
She might be behind the chat, but she is here. She is here. Should I move the camera so Emily can be more on cam?
Oh my God, Preston, look at this boy.
I'm gonna move it so it can be a little bit more.
Look at this boy right now.
See his butthole just a little bit more.
Preston.
Hey, what's up, Zab? Whoop whoop, King Zab.
I love you so much, but
all right. So yeah, Scroll Keeper performance. Billy went on after me, and it's just full on raining for fucking Billy. Billy killed it in the rain. Really dope moment though. Shouts out to Scroll Keepers for having us. Everybody that pulled up. Shouts out to all the gifts we got over there by Scroll Keepers. I got a big old bag of stuff we're gonna go through here at some point too. Of all the gifts.
Yes, Flash Cat, and that is my absolute. That's like in like the very top of the things that I loved that we brought home.
I think I got a couple more things over there actually.
So
I think the wood burning's
beautiful.
over there. I got to get that.
I'm putting that in the kitchen, I think, because that looks like a kitchen.
Yeah, thank you everybody for all the cool gifts and shit. I really appreciate that. It's one of the coolest parts of the gathering. The blanket. We'll show the blanket here in a second that Allie gave us.
Flash Cat's fucking hands and that work that they do.
Yeah, it's just the fact that people sit down and make something creative for you is just like cool as hell. That's real love. You know what I mean? Like putting that time and energy in there. So yeah, there was a bit of a miscommunication with going down to the we were gonna go check out the JCW tryouts. After that, but we ended up going to your camp, and then Tommy's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Fuck!" Like I thought we missed our opportunity. So we hustled down to meet Tommy and JP, the Backseat Boys. Tommy has his foot in a cast still, his leg in a cast still. We signed his cast. Tommy cut a cool little promo. After we signed the cast, that's some cool little footage.
I even signed that cast until you just said something about it. That is pretty dope.
Yeah, we
did
got
sign
all
that
of us
cast.
signing the cast.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
shit.
right. I remember that.
And then, we smoked with Strange Suspicion and Weird Bob down there. A couple of other folks. I think, Jeff the Ref was down there. I talked to Jeff the Ref a little bit. Jeeves was hanging out. I never really got a chance to fully speak to Jeeves. I really wanted to talk to Jeeves, but it just never
Jeeves was
lined up.
partying like a
Jeeves was
motherfucker.
gathering, boy. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Jeeves.
Yeah.
Jeeves was fucking gathering, boy. I saw that boy everywhere. He was in the parking lot. That boy was everywhere. Big shouts out to Jeeves for sure. Shouts out to Strange and Weird Bob, though. I wish we got more time to hang out and like get our interviews in and pictures together and shit. I'm glad we got the time we did, though, because, this gathering was rather hectic. I told myself I was going to chill and relax, and I did the second half. But that first half, once again, I stressed myself out a little bit. I think I did better, though, right? I wasn't as frantic, right, guys?
We chilled a lot of it. I mean, it was a very chill.
Okay, good. Good.
I mean, like, especially because I didn't get there until the second half of the day. But, like, gathering be hard on me when I go with you in the morning because I'm just, like, running behind
midday.
you, and then I'm trying to hold all my things, and then we finally
And
get
I'm
somewhere,
go.
and I'm like, oh, I can chill. And then I chill, and then you're like, all right, we got to go somewhere else. So
my fave was mad sweaty Emily, Nasser said.
Dog, I was dripping.
She does get cranky in the sun, Nasser. Bullseye.
Dude.
But we figured out a system now where you chill, don't get mad in the sun, wait till it's almost nighttime, and then you come out and you have a good time.
Because straight up when I'm in the sun, I'm like...
Next year, I think we should be better prepared.
Yeah. If we all team up and get an Airbnb, too, like at that Buckeye Lake gimmick, that's one exit down, by the way. I think that's the move. We get the Buckeye Lake gimmick. We all share the Airbnb. We all got a different room, and we have
if
privacy.
we stay there, then I just need a golf cart. And then I can ride the golf cart there and back. Y'all ain't even got to fucking worry about me.
Highway.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
You hear that, psychopathic? Give her a golf cart so she can drive. That 5-minute drive gonna turn into like a fucking 20-minute drive.
If anybody gathered, it was my poor fucking girlfriend who I drug along to her first gathering, and then made her sleep in a hot ass fucking tent every day, and then dragged
Shouts
her
out to
around.
Ari for being a trooper.
And she did troop it out, and now she wears her Ninjas in Action Gathering of the Juggalos 2025 charm around her neck that we have. So I think it worked.
It worked.
I mean, like, I've gone to 4 gatherings. I've only half camped once. And I was like, And
she was hitting the fuck yo rebel flag when that
Yeah.
second ICP night. They were, dude, I looked over and she was raging. And I was like, yep, we got it.
Like, I straight up camped for 2 days at the gathering. And I was like, I'm never fucking doing that again. So Ari, especially where their campsite was, it was not convenient. Their campsite area was like on the outer corners, okay? It was not like last year when we was like right in like by merch, that shit was lit. So this was a walk.
Thank you, Maisie. I appreciate that offer. We might have to take you up on that for real. I really appreciate that. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think. Oh, that's where I was at. Tara Diaz. We saw a little bit of Tara Diaz.
2 more minutes.
You gotta go.
It's 7:55, and I don't want to go to bed at 10 o'clock, and I gotta make y'all burgers.
All right. Yeah,
Y'all.
we having burgers. We having burgers and little potatoes and shit. That's right. All right. Let me try to speed it up a little bit because I do want you here for some of this. We saw Tara Diaz on main stage. Watched his set from the shade because it was getting hot as fuck. I forget, what were we waiting down there for? To meet Becca? We were like waiting down there for a little while, right?
Yes, to meet Becca.
Oh yeah, and Becca. Yeah, I remember now.
Facts, Misty. That's what I do.
Hey, shouts out to the Andy Lives comment. So yeah, we walked back to camp. After we realized.
Shut up, Josh. Shut up, Josh. Throw me under the fucking bus. But he right though.
No, she wasn't. She was not. Shut up, Josh.
I mean, you know, it's like my favorite set is Tierra Diaz with DJ Clay.
Tierra Diaz is great, dude.
They are my they're my actual no, it's my actual favorite
set.
set.
Don't get me so much fucking heat over this Tierra Diaz shit.
It's my actual favorite set. I love it so much.
You're a bastard. Tierra Diaz, I like your music. All right, do I have to say that? Do I have to be that blunt? I like Tierra Diaz's music. Okay, the Fago in the Trunk joint is fire. I like the Vomit joint. I like Tierra Diaz's music. Trending Topics is dope. I like Tierra Diaz's music. God damn it.
And I think DJ Clay is the best DJ of all time.
You're an asshole. You're a fucking dickhead.
Strange suspicion. We did briefly meet. Briefly, but I was just mentally all over the place during the gathering. So I don't even think we really said what up to each other, but we definitely were like kicking it when we were with JP and Tommy there for a second.
We were smoking, we definitely
but I don't think we formally really met. So I apologize for that. That's kind of on me. But whoop whoop, I do appreciate the fuck out of you, Strange.
Yeah, so we went back to camp.
Fall back. Take a look at me, and you'll see I'm for real. I feel what only I can feel.
Now you're wasting
Wes
your own
did
time.
it. Wes did
now
it.
You're wasting your own time.
Blame Wes.
You're gonna be
I
going
didn't do it.
All right, let's do this. So we chilled at camp for a little while. I forget who we missed. We saw some Motown Rage when we were walking up, though, because I remember Motown Rage was playing, and boy, was that bass mixed high. Holy shit. I just remember the bass being mixed so high in the monitor for Motown Rage. Let's see. So we chilled at camp until it was time for Lardy, I believe, right? I bet he did.
Freak off shit, huh?
Yeah, freak off shit for real.
And then I ran.
Freaky Roscoe, dog.
I ran my fat ass to go see Lardy.
Yeah, we went to see Lardy. I think we caught all of Lardy's set.
We missed.
We walked down and she was
missed
playing.
The beginning, yeah.
Then we stayed for Onyx. Onyx was really dope. Seen Onyx before. I believe it was on the Nightmare stage like 3 years ago. Onyx played real late at night, and that was dope. Yeah, I remember really liking Onyx that time and this time too. Good energy. I think either Sticky Fingers was
crazy for Onyx. I loved that set.
Was his mic going, or was he losing his voice at the end? Am I the only one that picked up on that?
I don't know.
I think his mic was going, or he was losing his voice or something.
Let me
toward
just
the
say,
end of the set.
It's all a blur.
Yeah, it really is.
It's all a blur.
So right now I'm reading notes that I compiled today at work off of my very shoddy memory and
That's
using
so
the
good.
timeline and the things that I filmed and the photographs I had on my phone. So if I'm missing something that you saw me do that was silly or that we experienced, chat, I'm talking to you, chat. Please let me know if I'm missing something that should be in here. I tried my best to get everything in the notes. God damn it, it's fucking hard. It really does blur together. So RA came on. We watched RA on the Hill.
Oh, I cried like a bitch. I cried like a big fat baby.
Jesse Jane Doe came out, and it's probably the most wholesome moment of the gathering for me. Not only did did Jane Doe come out and do her song "Wicked Till I Kick It," her mom came out too, and they were partying on the stage. Everybody was partying on the stage. Super wholesome family moment. Awesome, just simply awesome.
It was amazing.
Shouts out to RA for doing that. I remember when RA was on main stage once again, like 4 or 5 years ago, and he shouted Jane out on the stage. Right? He was like, yo, I just want to say the reason I'm even here is because my niece is a big fan of this world. She loves Juggalos. So that's one of the big reasons I'm even here. And that was even before I knew Jane. I didn't even know Jane like that then. So it's just so cool, like, to know Jane and, like, see that happen. It's like full circle moment a little bit because, anyway, sorry.
Strange suspicion. How could I forget? I couldn't breathe for like 20 minutes straight. I was just breathing in marijuana. Because
oh yeah,
I literally was like hit
no oxygen
and then hit pass and then hit pass, and I was like, oh my god, I can't fucking breathe.
Yeah, no oxygen allowed on that hill. You're not allowed to breathe. no H2 no H2O is water, dummy. Yeah, man. So RA was the headliner. Great set. Enjoyed RA very much. Good way to. I thought it was cool they gave him that spot too. Headlining main stage that night. That was really dope because RA's rep for us pretty hard. Hey Matt, We smoked the.
All right, we gotta smoke this
yeah,
other
it's good
things because
timing.
I gotta make
So we smoked
a
the lemon
delivery.
alienade, Matt. Now I feel like the palate has been cleansed. Now that we've talked about main stage, let's smoke the cotton candy next, and let's do a little comparison.
I gotta make a delivery.
Delivery. What does that mean?
I got a thing from a friend at the gathering that I didn't finish, and so I'm giving it to someone else.
Oh, I see. Very
Mm.
coded language.
I got because I'm not gonna fucking touch it. Okay, hurry up.
That straight up
That shit smells like
candy.
Hurry up.
Smell good, boy.
All right, it do smell like candy. All right, maybe that's what they.
I mean, really strong like candy though, like really strong. This is the cotton candy wacko pack, by the way.
I'm taking
That shit
these.
smells so good. What the fuck?
Yeah, take that. She's gonna take the greens. She just said.
'Cause I never get greens, but if it's cotton candy,
Holy
pink and
fuck.
tastes like candy, then you heard.
That shit's so fruity and good. Also, that lemon alienade is straight gas. That shit had
It
me
really
feeling
is.
pretty good off that one little.
Hey, thank you to everybody who supported and donated. Educational purposes only. Once again, this is research.
Oh, it tastes like chemicals.
Really?
It tastes like it got sprayed with flavoring.
Yeah. It definitely does.
It smells like even when you
I mean-
burn it, it smells like. Even when you burn that shit, it's be smelling like fucking fruit.
I mean, that's really fruity. Yeah.
That tastes
Suspiciously fruity.
like straight
Is that
chemicals.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Straight chemicals.
Anyway. So after RA the Rugged Man, we walked back down to where camp was by the tent there, confirmed that Juggalesque was indeed extremely packed and overflowing. The entire tent. You basically could not get in there.
So many sweaty, thirsty men, and I just wanted to watch my friends dance and do cute things.
I mean, they should really put Juggalesque on a stage, though. They really should put Juggalesque on a stage so it can be seen by more people. If they put it on like that iconic stage, I mean, there's so much room over there. That would have been great. The vibe over there would have been probably perfect for Juggalesque on iconic stage. And that way, it's like it's not like rubbing it in like people's faces that like titties and ass are out if they're I don't even know if they're concerned about that, honestly. It's at least tucked out of the way. Anyway,
okay.
and I mean Juggalesque is the most mild of all of those shows anyway. It's like more artistic and shit anyway.
I gotta go.
You leaving?
I gotta go. I
Oh.
gotta make you cheeseburgers and smashed crispy potatoes.
Well, I love you.
I
Thank
love
you
you
for
too.
joining the stream for a little while with us.
Bitch, you want a burger?
What? Oh, Joe, stop it.
All
I
right.
love you. And I also love when we get to do, oh my God, what are those things that you sniff that Carissa was doing?
Why are you ratting
Poppers.
on, Carissa right
Poppers.
now?
Poppers. I love when we make popper jokes. It makes me giggle.
Juggalo Fred said, why wasn't Isham at the gathering this year? I don't know for sure. That the band Convalescence was playing the gathering, if y'all didn't
Whoop,
know.
whoop. I love you.
Love you.
I have to feed these men.
Love you, baby.
Yeah.
I love
Give
you.
me kissy. Give me kissy.
Okay. Mwah.
Love you.
Love you.
Wait.
Steven, follow mommy. What are you doing?
They were saying, where is Emily? Are they saying
Oh,
the
shit.
mic is messed up? That's what I was like trying to. Hello.
Did her... Yo. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Check.
They're just tricking my brain. Y'all are trolling me. I just thought y'all meant the mic was fucked up. When
I
she
think
was
it's
talking.
because she's been hiding behind the chat a little bit.
Ah.
I think that's why they keep saying that. So yeah, Juggalesque was packed. We hung out at camp for a while, and basically, we hung out at camp until it was time for Gloom Unit. Spoiler alert: hanging out at camp is fun.
Very good
some
way
of my
to spend your
favorite-
time.
Some of my favorite moments at the gathering, once again, and just hanging out at camp with the homies, and it was great to like hang out with like. We haven't even brought this up yet. I think I started to, but it was Odius's And
First
Caitlin's
gathering.
first gatherings
Ari.
as well. I mean, Odious had a taste last year by doing the one-day gimmick where he came in for the performance at the Gloom Unit beer bash
This was his
gimmick.
first
Full experience. The boy got the full experience of the gathering. Got to see ICP for the first time. All of that shit. I think they had a good time.
They had a great time.
I'm gonna try to do an interview with Odious this weekend, hopefully, if I can, or next time Odious is off, and I'm gonna get his perspective. Maybe even hopefully get Caitlin on for a little while to talk about her perspective on there. Only if you want to, Caitlin. We should have gotten Ari to come over too if she was down.
She's working.
Okay.
She's working, and she's got potential beginnings of.
Oh yeah, she's a little sick too. So she. Shouts out to everybody working through the sickness, by the way. Like, you got to do what you got to do. How is the cotton candy weed? A little suspiciously fruity, honestly.
I mean,
it
like,
honestly throws me
good.
off. It's good.
It tastes good.
It does taste great. It smells
But
great, but
almost
it's a little
tastes
too much.
Good.
I mean, I'll see this. If it's spray pack wacko, just chill with the spray pack a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't have to go that hard with it.
And I mean, if that's like grown and it's natural, then yeah, fire. All right, but that shit tastes almost as fruity as this fucking vape. So that's
Yeah,
it's
it's a little much. It's a little much. I mean, it could be terp the fuck to hell. I mean, it really could be.
It could be. I'm not hating. It tastes great. It is great. I'm high, so I'm not hating.
It is. I mean, I don't think it is terp fruity if I'm being
Terp fruity.
fruity. I don't think it is terp fruity if I'm being. But I don't know. I mean, it could be insanely.
It's like a fucking cotton candy gummy candy.
Yeah. Yeah, it tastes like artificial flavoring. I'll say that. We getting some messages. Anyway. Where am I going? I'm getting so all over the place. Oh yeah, we were hanging out at camp. We missed the entire C-17 party. I don't think we went over there at all. We walked past it, I guess, to go to Gloom Unit. We were early for Gloom Unit, so we caught the very end of Nada and Zitro. Very cool. Actually, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed Nada and Zitro. But yeah, the Gloom Unit performance, though. Let me talk about that real quick. At this point, Emily was tired as fuck, but she troopered it out for most of the Gloom Unit set, I would say.
Yeah.
It was probably the very end of it. She's like, all right, I gotta go. We gotta go. But I will say they fucking killed it. The Gloom Unit performance was probably the best performance I've seen from either of them and collectively, like all together, just the best performance
Probably
I've seen from them.
Not to put too much smoke and gas into Frankie Goldie's head.
Frankie killed it.
But that I even told him. I did dap him up and I said, dude, that was probably one of the best sets all weekend.
Great energy. The crowd was into it. Great performance, man.
And bringing
good job,
the
guys.
buzzballs into it was brilliant too, because that crowd participation. There was buzzballs flying all over the place. I know me and my crew had a fucking biggie ball that Sis gave us, and we were freaked. It was a freak off.
Wonder how many times I threw Humble off his game, at least twice. What is that? What that mean? Dennis, what that mean? What that mean? Dennis? What that mean?
And also, whoop whoop to Swill. The only time I got to meet Swill this year was he dropped his cigarettes out his pocket, and I picked him up and gave him to him.
Hey, shouts out to
That's it.
Swill. I wish I got a chance to interview and at least talk to you a little bit more, Swill. I ran into Swill real quick. I think we were leaving. I think we were going to go leave Camp Diamond, and I forget where we were going. We had to go somewheres, though. I wish I would have just talked to Swill a little bit more. I need to stop myself in my tracks and just do these interviews when I come across people. Yeah, shouts out to Swill for real. That was cool. I didn't even realize it was him at first. And then, of course, you look up and he's got a hatchet in his head, and you realize that is Swill. Yeah, so we went home after that. We went to the hotel after that. We went and got some sheets and went to the hotel after that. I was blank man, and I was the man that humble among guys sucks whenever I saw you. Were you the guy that was almost naked with the fucking the Borat style bikini? Was that you?
Or were you the guy in the costume that just had lights as a stick figure? Was that Blank Man? Blank.
I didn't even notice you said humble among guys sucks. That's
Apparently
rude.
you did not throw him off his game.
Oh yeah, you did say that one time, and it did throw me off that one time. Yeah, you know what, you're right. But you know what threw me off more was the bikini. You know? That kind of threw me off a little bit more there, Blank Man. Shouts out to Blank Man, even though he insulted me to my face several times for lols. And he had his little tiny package in his bikini. But nonetheless, shouts out to him anyway. Went to Sheets and back to the hotel. Went to Sheets every night again, by the way, folks. Sheets is the place to be if you want to catch Humble Among late night at the fucking after the gathering. Sheets is the place to be. Love you too, Blank Man. It's all fun and games over here. Day 2.
Hold on.
Thursday.
Let me pick.
Oh yeah,
up.
you need to pick up your experience.
I got the late night.
Talk about your loading experience and talk about Humble Among being your tent daddy just a little bit.
Oh God, yeah, this is true.
Give me my ends, goddammit.
No, I will. So I loaded. Obviously, we got into line. Caitlin and Ari were both very overwhelmed by everything. We saw quite a few buttholes, and I was like, "Welcome, it's time." Either way, we get in there. I meet up with Will. I'm trying to find Camp Hot Meat. Will says, "Yo, Camp Hot Meat is in the back corner here." Turns out that was actually the Ranger station, which is, that's great too. I love my boy Sizz and I love the Rangers.
Shouts out the Rangers.
We parked over in the corner by Ranger Station in literally like the far back corner of the gathering, which I did not realize was going to be such a pain. But we start setting up the tent. It's dark as fuck. We have no lights. And I've only set up one tent in my life, and it was last year, and it was a small-ass tent.
And sorry to interrupt real quick. Let me
good.
point out that you were parked in one of the farthest areas of the parking lot and camped in the furthest corner away from that corner of the parking lot, if that makes sense. He basically went from Maine to Arizona or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That if that map wise makes sense to you in your brain. He went from Washington to Florida. You know what I mean? That's essentially what he did.
It was quite the walk. And then after that entire walk, we're setting up the tent. The youngins are setting up the tent out here. The stupid fucks. And Humble came to save the day because he came and it was like he walked into like a group of like monkeys like trying to fucking.
Well, that's rude.
Like
that's rude to you guys.
Who we were.
Don't call yourself
like,
monkeys.
It was just like a group of like.
Well, y'all were high. Y'all were clearly
so
y'all
high.
had been smoking weed.
It was dark
I could
as
tell.
Fuck. It was dark as fuck and like literally like I was.
It was straight up
shirtless.
nighttime.
It was night. We didn't have any lights.
We had cell phone lights, and they were trying to put together a 2-room tent.
Humble.
Which I had never put together, but I could tell these fools were not doing it right.
No, Humble saved the day.
So
but
I helped them put together the tent real quick.
Somehow, throughout that process, we still missed a steak. So this is where I will get to
here we go.
The nighttime moment. So we get into our tent. It's nighttime. It starts raining. All right? And it starts raining. And because this steak that we missed was not put into the ground properly, the rain starts leaking through my tent onto all my shit, and me and my girlfriend are just fucking over it at this point. And we go through that, we're sitting there fighting the rain, and we're just pissed off, sitting there drinking a Biggie Ball that we got from Frankie Goldie, and then suddenly somebody stumbles into our tent. Literally just the whole tent fucking stumbles over, and I was like, hello? And it's my boy Josh Klein, and he goes, is it just you two in there? And we were like, yeah. And he could tell we were pretty pissed off. We were just like over the night. But he took us on a wild adventure. We met up with Bobby Blaze from Team MUJ. He gave me a shot of some like crazy rich people alcohol. And then, we had like a pretty good night. We ended up going to Club Chaos. So shout out to Josh. I just wanted to give a shout out to Josh because he saved our night. It could have ended a lot worse after the rain moment, but he stumbled into our tent and made it a good night. But then we went to bed. So that was my late night experience. That was my my coverage of the AM.
Wicked Widget member for 26 months. Whoop to the whoop, your boy is back. Shouts to the Wicked Widget. Missed you at the Gather, dog. Wish you were there. So that was day 1 essentially. And was it day 1 you guys got something to fix the tent too?
No,
or was that going into
that
day
was
2?
Day 2.
All right, so we'll save that going into day 2. So I got showered and showed up to the grounds at 11-ish. I was able, and by the way, this is the flea market day. I had to get up early to get to the flea market to get down there because my plan initially was get a table with Billy. Me and Billy were going to show up and get a table. Billy was supposed to be there early, but Billy went and did Billy things for the evening. So Billy was a little bit late. I pulled up. I met Allie, who gave us this beautiful blanket. I'm going to show this off real quick before I show everything else off. Steven, one sec, bud.
Steven.
And I don't even know if I can capture it all on the camera, but she knitted this herself.
Puppy smelled Preston and almost bit my fucking hand off.
Oh, is that what that was, that dog?
The barking?
Yeah.
Yes. I put my hand in there because I've met Debo a million times.
I can even see how that's looking.
And do you need me to move the camera back?
I know. We got it good.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
That's my new favorite blank.
Shouts out to Allie for, like, this shit, because it's, like, so soft and beautiful. She made this shit herself. She had a whole...
She's been working on this for months, and she's been sending me progress pics of this thing, so I kind of knew it was coming. But it's even more incredible in person, and it's so soft, and it gave me nap time in the grass.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it came in handy a couple of times on the trip. So thanks to Allie. She was nice enough to offer me to share a table with her, but she was trying to set up... Love you! She was trying to set up close to the table. Or my bad, close to the... Her table was going to be close to the stage, so I was like, I kind of want to go back here away from the noise of the stage, because I knew, like, in previous years they were playing music up there. I knew people were going to be podcasting up there. To me, I'm like, it's going to be quieter in the back. I didn't even end up getting that far into the back just because it was so packed in there. $4.99 super chat from Joshua 4050. It was so great. It was so great getting to meet you at the flea market. Next year, I will definitely buy some stuff. Hey, it was great meeting you too, dog. Oh, you're gonna show the hat off from the flea market?
Who made this hat?
Yeah, well, my apologies. I did not write down who gave what.
Who made this hat? Because I'm going to give you a virtual air smooth.
She loves the hat. Thank you. And thank you for the stickers and the little hatchet man that came with that hat too.
Something that Carrie gave us. Hold on, I gotta find it.
She on a little mission. She's gonna get something that Carrie gave us. Yeah, so I went trying to get a table further back. I ran into Nathan Tape, director of Off Ramp and Precious Juggalos. They were going to get a table together, and they were kind enough to offer splitting it or thirding up a table even with them. What ended up happening is Precious got got their own table and did really good from what I understand. Precious made a killing at the flea market. And me and Nathan ended up splitting a table, which was really fresh. It was a hella honor to be, like, sharing a table with, like, a legit filmmaker. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. That was a parking lot party day, right? You know, I think I did talk about that on the stream that I did at the hotel.
The OG.
No, I did talk about that, right? I told you guys about the Bloody Mary she had, right? That Tilly made her.
It was so fucking delicious.
Yeah. I think I told y'all about that. Yeah, because I told y'all how she was not doing so good in the sun after drinking booze and being in the hot sun. But yeah, it was a hella honor sharing a table with Nathan Tape. Shouts out to everybody who bought merch, supported the Lemon Alienade, bought shirts, bought CDs, came and took a pic or said hello. I probably should have just filmed the entire flea market and just, like, literally ran the whole thing, and so I could upload that as a raw footage. But I was so in the moment talking to people and, like, selling merch and shit, honestly, that yeah, I was just kind of, like, lost in that moment. Oh, Billy, I have your Hooligans DVD, by the way, dog. Will Gates, I got your Hooligans DVD. You asked me to hold on to that, and it was in my merch tote. I was like, why do I got 2 Hooligan DVDs? And I remember Billy asked me to hold on to that. So I think...
Giving it to your mother because your mother always gives you your stuff back.
So I got to give Billy his Hooligans DVD. Yeah, shouts out to everybody who said hello. I got so many gifts to show you guys. This is like a big old fucking bag full of gifts. I guess maybe I should just do that now. This might be a good spot to do that.
Gifts galore.
With that hat, this trans Juggalettes are Juggalettes stickers. I got 2 of those.
Motherfucking whoop.
We got these magnet butterfly gimmicks at some point this week. This was not at the flea market. I forget who gave it. Was this Flash? Did Flash give me these?
Because I have some of those too.
I think it was the last day someone gave these to us. These are really fucking dope, though. Was it Flash? Was that you, Flash? I can't remember who gave us those.
Who was it? I think
No.
we were in the parking lot. I think that was the first day.
Yeah, it's so difficult remembering. Mystery egg from Cupcake Cult.
She handpicked that one special.
Did you open it?
Yeah, it's the little butterfly in the jar.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Little butterfly in a jar gimmick. Illy Gal made these Umo stickers, or had these
Fire.
Umo stickers to pass out. Here's the wood burning.
Oh, that's fucking fresh.
Yeah, have you even seen that?
No.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking tight, right? Hooligans. CD.
Yup.
Stevie. Is that Stevie's CD? Called Billy. And Hooligans made a DVD, which is really smart. Really dope idea to make a DVD of their content. Shouts out to Hooligans for hooking us up with a DVD. That's dope as fuck.
Watch that sometime.
Yeah, we definitely need to sit down
Let's
and just.
watch
I've
that
watched a
shit.
bunch of their shit, but
Me too, but I want to see the whole.
yeah, I want to see the full thing for sure. I was telling them that they should like do a QR code or something on the disc or something where people can scan it and just go
Download
to just go to like a YouTube playlist
Oh yeah.
with all the videos in order. All right, let me do this box. I don't think I've looked in this box. Babe, you might want to come here for this too. So I haven't looked in this yet. Oh, I did lightly look in this. There's cat treats in here. Someone gave us treats for the cats.
Oh yeah, we got blind boxes.
Crunchy
Hell yeah.
white fish. I think, yes, this was Spells. Shouts out to Kent Spells.
Shut the fuck up.
That's fresh.
Cosmorin Wander.
And we got... Ooh. I think Kent Spells Kid picked that out too, by the way.
Fuck yeah, bud.
And got a little keychain gimmick here. I think Kent Spells Kid made this as well. Hey, shouts out Lil Bubblegum the Rapper, my new coworker, homie. Hey, whoop whoop. That's Tyler. It's Tyler Lake.
I don't know who that is.
My homie Scott Lake's younger brother.
Oh shit.
He started working with me.
That's
Started
fresh.
working me at my day job this week. Some of you old school Habs fans might remember Lil Bubblegum the Rapper being in the chat and us talking shit about the old days every now and again. He working with me now.
That's so crazy. Damn, your work is just bringing you like hella just like weird.
Look at this tiny crow. It feels like a rock.
That's fresh.
Feel that. It's got some weight to it, boy.
That's a genuine crow.
I think there's another crow here. Oh, there's a kitty. Oh, tiny. I think this is made of glass. Little tiny black glass kitty. Thank you, Can't Spells. That's very sweet. Can't Spells and Can't Spells his kid. Thank you. Shouts out to Can't Spells his kid. Steven's kid. I know Steven loves it when I call him Steven. Right, Steven?
I fucking found it.
Oh, you were looking for that the whole time?
Sad Me Mom made me this. Carrie Sad Me Mom made me this.
That's fresh.
And then Davey Scorsese gave me the secret code at the Chapter 17 tent. And I got that. Is
Oh
that
shit.
good?
Yeah, it looks great. I need to start putting the light right there. That looks great for showing stuff off.
Now I'm really gone forever.
She's really gone for real this time. She'll probably be back. She'll be back. Don't worry. All right. I think that's the Can't Spells box. The Cosmo and Wando gimmicks. I'm just going to go ahead and put those right here right now. I got to really do something with this setup, guys. It's getting a little cluttered and clunky here. I got to fill in these spots up here. You see all that blank space? I got blank space up there. I got to fix this damn fucking wall. There's so much shit I got to hang up. I got Nick's artwork right there still. That package right there is Nick's artwork by my homie Higgins there. See the homie Higgins right here with the. Yeah, that's still the Gonzo artwork just chilling there. I got to get that framed. Frankie Goldie got a question. Shoot, Frankie. I'll let you get this. Frankie, just this one time. Just this one time, I will answer a question without a super chat, but just for you, Frankie Goldie. Only for Frankie Goldie. I got a bag full of stuff here. Flyer for Will Gates' show on April.
Hell yeah.
This is a former... This already happened, Will Gates' show. Did you enjoy The Gathering? Yes, I did enjoy The Gathering.
Had a great time.
There was one kind of stale moment for me that we'll get to here in a second. I'm literally about to get to it. But it was so much positivity and love, I couldn't let that stale moment get to me. And by the way, shouts out to you, Frankie Goldie. Shouts out to you, Frankie Goldie, for real, because... You, Unhappy, and Just a Juggalo Who Likes Fago, I think is what he goes by on Insta. Y'all did a great job of lifting my spirits up. So thank you for that, for real. You guys know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. Anyway, here's the one. I only bought one thing at the Gathering as far as merch, and that was Nathan's Blu-ray copy of Off Ramp. Nathan was nice enough to sign it for me. He wrote, "Humble among the miracle of life is some dank ass shit. Mad Clown love, Nathan Tape." Shouts out to Nathan for that, for real. I was gonna buy this off of their website, so as soon as I saw he's just selling them, I'm like, I gotta get one. Here's the Gathering books, the programs, if you will. I think I showed them.
Fucking 4 of those because
How?
I have Odius's and Caitlin's.
Jesus Christ.
Somehow they were in my car when I got back. If y'all want those back, let me know.
Keep on Juggin' sticker. That's so tight. I fucking love that. As being like an old head, you know what I mean? Now, this one breaks my heart because this was given to me at the Scroll Keeper camp, and it started raining. I tried to protect it. I'm sorry, Night Creature Neely, but you can still see the freshness a little bit. It got fucked up by the rain, even with me trying to protect it and not get it bent. The rain did its job, but I tried to save it and preserve it as much as possible, but the rain did a number on that. Shouts out to Night Creature Neely. We got some stuffed animals that we can add to the set. We got these green and pink alien boys.
Whoa.
Those are definitely hanging out on the sets. Those are going in the... Steven, I got treats for you, dog. Just chill. And... I got this Beetlejuice boy. I think Petra gave me the Beetlejuice boy. I got this candy. Someone gave us a big old bag of candy. I think this came with something else. Once again, my apologies for not remembering who gave me what. Everyone gave me so much shit. It's hard to... Dungeon gave me a CD. Shouts out to Dungeon Main. I got this koozie from was this Beastman? I think this might have been Beastman's gimmick. My apologies once again. It's very overwhelming. Here's a Scroll Keeper flyer that also got a little damaged from the rain, as you can see. It's also a little wavy and fudged up because of the damn rain at Scroll Keeper Camp. Here's my candy collection of stuff that I have from Last Gathering and Lost Lands. So that's actually mostly old stuff. Here's a couple of clown noses from...
Jane.
Oh, no, I think this was Juggalo. I think this might have been Juggalo's Unmasked that was selling these.
Yep,
I think that's who that was. I have another gift from them that they gave me before that. Here's some flyer gimmicks. Vlad's Skeletal Circus, Gathering Performance flyer. Bloodshot Mafia Gathering Performance flyer. I keep all this shit to show it off to you guys. Wizard of the Hood collectibles. I think we got a couple of these on our table already. All right. This bag isn't too full. Here's Master Weedo. I still have your edible. They're a little crunched up and stuff. Oh, and shouts out to 2 scoops of Whoop. I got your edibles over there on the table. Honestly, we should maybe eat those and get fucked up without letting them go too long. Shouts out to Steph with the Chapter 17 Fucked Your Mom at the Gathering of the Juggalos stickers. We got a couple of those.
Frankie wants to share something.
What do you want to share, Frankie? I'll let you do it this one time without a super chat. You can do it this one time. I know I said that twice this show. Here's another keep on jugging. This was really interesting. I can't remember who gave me this Dark Lotus Ascending gimmick. I think this was the fella that was, I think this was the author dude that was a big Will Gates fan.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when
yeah.
is that this guy?
That's him.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I wanted to interview dude.
That was fresh.
I wanted to interview dude, but he was a little too lit, if you know what I mean.
He was lit. But he was fucking with that Will Gates.
Oh, dude, yeah. I almost wanted to film him rocking out to Will because he was loving it so much.
He'd bump a song and literally come out and tell us how much he fucked with the song. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
Will basically got to watch a live reaction of someone reacting to
like 3 of his albums.
Yeah, like 3 of his albums in a row as he just sat in the car and just fucking
and Will just gave
jammed.
them to him for free because he was like, you know what, man? I just love
you know what,
watching
dude?
You do this.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
Rock that shit. That was pretty fucking fresh, man. Smoked weed with the strangest, Stephanie Strange, at the Gathering of the Juggalos sticker. Another keep on jugging. If you want one of these keep on juggins, bro, I don't know if you got any of those.
I got one.
Okay. I got 3 of them in here so far. Those are fresh, though.
I also put the Chapter 17 fucked your mom sticker on the back of my car, so.
Slash Master Acid sticker. Shouts out to Got Buds Records for the Suds and Buds party. Here's the other Master Weedo edible. Shouts out. Gave us that at the wrestling one of the nights.
Oh, yeah.
I think the
You know,
the Lunacy
was
night.
in the crowd at the wrestling?
No fucking way,
Yeah.
really?
He was in the crowd tripping sack on shrooms.
He said he was tripping on stage. What did Frankie say?
My girl said to Swill, you've been around for a long time, been to many gatherings, you've seen the good times and the bad times. What keeps you coming back year after year? And he said, some days I don't want to eat, but I do. And that's what jugging is to me.
That's interesting. That's an interesting answer. I don't want to eat, but I do. It's like you got it, right?
You got it.
That's what you're saying.
Survive.
That's interesting. Good answer, Swills. Thank you for sharing, Frankie.
Yeah.
Actually, that was really
That was
good, dog.
Good,
That was really good. You know what? Props to Frankie Goldie.
we're handing you the camera next year. You're going to interview.
Yeah, we're gonna make Frankie do the work. Here's the charm this year. If you still haven't seen it, I think I showed this on the other stream, but it's in the bag. I'll show it anyway. Hey, shouts out to Swills. Swills is in here. Another keep on jugging. Hey, I ain't even mad because I really dig this sticker.
I know, it is a fresh ass sticker.
I probably was like, keep them coming,
I was gonna
motherfucker.
put one on my fucking fridge at work.
I can't remember what this is, but I got a couple of these too. I cannot remember who gave me that one. Because there's a theme. I can't remember shit. Another Bloodshot Mafia flyer. They were handing out flyers the day of their performance. Oh, I got some of the candy. Man, I'm missing some of the candy I was given too. I know I was given more than this. This GOTJ 25 candy. There's at least 2 more candies I got given. Oh, I forgot to cash this in. Spooky gave me this raffle ticket for the merch booth. Fuck, I forgot to put that in. Yeah, I fucked up that last day with that merch booth. I was supposed to get, shouts out to Mikey Sears, I was supposed to get Mikey a copy of The Knot, and I completely spaced it. Yes, here's the Joe sticker. Last but certainly not least, the Joe sticker for the Gathering. I think I got another one of those in my
I gotta throw
backpack.
this out there too. Speaking of fucking up on the merch game, if anyone ended up with an extra JCW, GCW 2-day war shirt that you want to sell my way, or if you know where to get one, I've checked both GCW and JCW websites.
Oh, you want that shit now, huh?
I want it, and I wanted to get it the last night, but I fucking sold the bag. So,
hey, Psychopathic.
let me know.
If you're watching, hey, Psychopathic, can you please, pretty please, put up the wrestling shirts from the Gathering to Psychopathic Vault? I know you guys got some left. Pretty please for Kosuke. The Knot is on the Vault right now, by the way.
I do gotta cop that.
Now
I love the Knot.
Now this might be, I saved what might be this is the first gift I think I got at the Gathering. And it might be one of the more insane ones. This is Juggalos Unmasked mask that they gave me. They gave me this hockey mask right here a couple years back.
But this is like your Super Saiyan final form.
I mean, this is insane. This is like his mask, essentially. or their mask essentially, but like painted up to do Alien Boy style. So that shit's crazy. Obviously, like I said before, I really appreciate anyone taking time to do something creative like that. It's so fucking cool. Like, that's just like, I mean, the creativity of Juggalos is one of my favorite fucking things about Juggalos. So the fact that someone wants to do something creative and gift it to me is very fucking cool. Very fucking cool. There's a case of Faygo that I was gifted at the flea market that's also in the fridge right now. Rock and Rye. Someone gave me a case of Rock and Rye, so we got cold Rock and Rye for them cheeseburgers later, dog. 1 second. I'm going to check that table because I feel like I'm forgetting stuff still. I feel like there's stuff over there. Well, I'll be right back.
Word. Strange, let's definitely collab on a wrestling video. I would love to hop back on your channel and do some shit. The wrestling was some of the most fun I had there, and I missed the first night, but the second night was fresh as hell. Y'all JCW motherfuckers, y'all got the dub on me, so I talked my shit.
Here's the 2 scoops of Whoop cakes that are a little crushed, a little bent up from their travels, but I think they should still be edible, so we might get a little crazy and eat some of these. Oh, you can't even hear me. These are the 2 scoops of Whoop cakes right here. So we might get crazy and eat these. We might get a little quazy and eat these on the stream here. Shouts out to 2 scoops of Whoop for hooking us up with that for sure. And once again, shouts out to Camp Scroll Keepers. All right, now let's get into it. I know a lot of people want to hear this story. So I'm in the flea market. I'm meeting people. People are giving me cool shit. And I feel my phone ring in my pocket, right? And I answer it. I see who's calling me. The ringmaster is calling me. The ringmaster himself is calling me. I pick up, just like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever the fuck that was. I guess 2 years ago. Just like 2 years ago. Hey, man, we had an artist drop out. We were curious if you want to fill in. You were the first one I thought of, so I threw your hat in the ring. I'm just curious. The only thing is you're going to miss the wrestling. It's at 1:50 a.m. You're going to miss some of the wrestling. And I'll be honest with you, I stopped for a second. I'm like, shit, I do really want to see the rest. Fuck it, man. I got to do it, man. Thank you so much for thinking of me. Of course, I got to do it. I'm ready to go. Let's run this shit. I was going to perform later in the day anyway at Camp Diamond, so I was already ready to go. I had performed the day before, ready to go. I mean, shit, we performed at the parking lot.
Oh, we were ready.
Gimmick on Monday. We were ready to go. We've been rehearsing all fucking week. So hella excited, right? Hella excited. I come in like, fuck yeah, man. Plan my whole day around it. Make a bunch of posts about it. Tell a bunch of people about it. Plan my whole day around it. Now, we're going to jump ahead just a little bit to make this make sense. I'm going to come back. We're going to have to go time travel a little bit because I want to tell this story the right way. So, flash forward to the wrestling after main stage, right? We have to go to the wrestling. We caught a little bit of the wrestling.
Drake versus Drew.
That was the match we caught a little bit. We didn't even get to see the finish. Didn't even get to see the finish of the first match. We have to leave early. We go to the camp because I got to get my gear and my merch because I want to sell merch if we're performing, right? I bring my little merch gimmick up the hill. I go backstage. I talk to the stage manager, which is sure enough the same dude who was the stage manager 2 years ago at the stage when I filled in there on the side stage there. And he goes, you want the bad news or you want the bad news? And I'm like, oh, no. And he tells me essentially the artist who dropped out, his friends came to the stage manager and told him that they are taking the spot. And now I'm not going to speculate too much on the logistics of that. Regardless, it sucked. It sucked really bad. And I was hella let down, mostly because I got my boys here all hyped up, and they were going to get a spot on the stage. And I felt, honestly, like, fuck, man. And all the people I told to come and pull up for me, I felt hella deflated. I mean, I considered some of them friends. I considered some of them friends who did this, yeah, if that's what you're asking, Flash Cat. It sucked. It really sucked. Now, I was deflated, straight up. If you saw me after that night, You saw I was
I
deflated.
think Odious was the only one who had a positive mindset on him.
Reaction from that.
Yeah, he was like the only one who had a positive mindset.
He's like, whoo, I don't got to rap.
Well, because we hit Darby, and I know me and you were both like, and Darby's
my
one
God.
of our favorite artists. But
It
we were
sucked,
like,
man.
we were just
Darby
like-
didn't suck. Darby killed it. My energy sucked for
we
Darby, and
were
that
just-
sucked.
We were dead.
I mean, I wanted to enjoy Darby. You know, Darby's one of my favorite fucking rappers in the scene, and a fucking. Anyway, if you saw me down there, you already knew the vibes. But it's okay. I'm gonna get to it when we get there, right? Because I got some freshness. It's okay because, like I said, it took a couple of things to me to realize it's okay. But I'm gonna go back in time and we're gonna catch up to it because trust me, it's gonna be worth it. And I think I'm actually just gonna tell this story because fuck it, I don't care. I think it's so fresh. Juggalos should know. I was gonna kind of keep that. I think I need to tell it though because I think it's fresh and I think people should know it. Regardless, I want to shout out the Ringmaster Psychopathic Records for even thinking of me, for even throwing my name in the ring. Thank you. That shit's helly honor to me, and I can't blame the people that wanted to take the spot because I wanted the spot too. Everybody probably wanted that spot. You know what I mean? I can't blame them. It just sucks. I just wish someone would have called me.
Yeah, literally just communication.
I just wish someone would have told me.
Was the biggest
Communication
thing.
would have been cool, like just so I didn't have to waste my time leaving the
Just
wrestling.
yeah.
Because that's the thing that was the biggest bone for me is I had to miss that wrestling. And then APA came out, a bunch of crazy shit happened. Still haven't seen that show, by the way. I think we might have to watch that tonight. Honestly, have you seen the show yet? Yeah, maybe let's run that, bro. Because I still want to see that. Anyway, let's go back in time now. Back to the flea market, selling merch, getting helly love. I stayed at the flea market until about 2:30 or so. Then I packed up because it's time to go get Emily because I got to perform at Camp Diamond in a little bit. Now, getting back into the camp or to the gathering after getting Emily was a little hectic. It was I think they were moving cars around at this point was the deal. But we ended up getting a pretty sweet spot up front. So it wasn't that bad getting in. It ended up working out fine because King Diamond was a little bit behind with their performances anyway. So we got down there almost perfect timing. It was okay. Over 10K this year for attendance. I think I talked about that already. Biggest gathering since the Supa. We go down to Camp Diamond. Once again, shouts out to Camp Diamond. Always inviting me out to perform with them. Really appreciate them having my back in multiple different ways. Those guys are the shit. Guys and gals are the shit. Y'all are the shit. Shouts out to Camp Diamond for real. But yeah, so we performed. Shouts out to Kosuke here for trucking my fucking gear and figuring out where Camp Diamond was with very sparse details from me.
And I want to say, while we waited, I did get to catch Unhappy do his thing.
All right, Scroll Keeper?
Yeah, and
Hell
he
yeah.
killed that shit. And he also hit me with a Chief Keef loose leaf, and I was very appreciative of that. One of my favorite rappers. I don't know if he did it because he knew.
Oh, shit. MP'd. My bad, dog. He gave me a $20 super chat that I'm sleeping on.
Cheeseburger
Party, the $20 super chat. My bad, dog. I'm so in the zone. Oh, shit. How do I close that now? No. All right. I'm going to do it like this. Huh? There we go. Reset it. That fixed it. Yeah, hella good performances. We basically did the same set, I think.
Yep.
Did we do an extra song?
Yep.
Did we do Boom that time? Yeah, we did do Boom that
Boom.
time. So we added an extra Soulja song for that set. Really fun performing with you guys, man. It's the first time we performed as the Psych Word Souljas.
Bro, I think it's a natural when we're all up there together. We really kill it.
You spazzed, bro. You fucking spazzed. Odie spazzed. I think we did really good. If once again, if anyone has any footage from the Camp Diamond performance, please hit me up. I don't know what I was on with that shit, but I did not think to film my own shit. I really didn't film any performances this year except for the parking lot party a little bit. I filmed a little bit of the parking lot party and Will Gates performing with Willie Hayes.
Yep.
Which we're about to go to that next in the story. While chilling at Camp Diamond, I met up with a journalist who had hit me up before the gathering, who was friends with a Juggalo, but wanted to come to the gathering, wanted to do a story about the gathering. A former Vice journalist, seemed like a guy who was legitimately curious about the positivity. He specifically wanted to come to focus on the positivity and the community aspects of the gathering. So I was comfortable with letting that person follow me around. Their name is Vegas. I let Vegas follow me around a little bit. But I think Vegas didn't need my ass because my ass is just, I'm not that interesting at the gathering. I'm just walking from one place to the other typically. So I think Vegas went off and had their own gathering experience. We were going to sit down for an interview, but we were just chilling, waiting for Billy to go on for Willie Hayes. And I think they had already gathered and were having their own experience at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Like I said, Billy, does our music suck? Clownvis was the busiest man of the week. I saw Clownvis driving around a lot, that's for sure. Bobby Blaze busy as fuck too. Bobby had hella gigs this year. Shouts out to Bobby. Shouts out to everybody working at the gathering, Like that shit's an endurance test. Like hoofing around the gathering. I mean, Clownvis got a cart at least, Some of us motherfuckers we're literally hoofing it around the gathering to get all this shit done. Yeah, big shouts out to Unhappy, Clown Devil Boy. Unhappy got hella good vibes. And Rhonda. Big shouts out to y'all. Y'all are great. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we waiting for Will to go on at Willie Hayes' set. I got a little footage of Billy performing on his song on that stage. Shouts out to Willie Hayes. I told him this. I thank Willie for putting Billy up on that stage. I know that was a big moment for Billy, and it was really cool to be there for my odd son and shit. Love you, Billy, for real. Like, really cool fucking moment. I can't wait. I was on the stage for that, by the way, and that's the only time I flexed and it's on video, by the way. It's super fresh. The only time I flexed my press pass gimmick. I was going up on the stage to film, and the security guard who looks like he could maybe eat your head. He got like a big. Like he looks constantly mad. His forehead's like, I'm mad. That guy?
He was gonna eat your head.
He looks like he wants to eat your head, and he looked at me like he wanted to eat my head, and he's like, hey, and I'm like, press pass. And he's like, oh, okay. And I got that shit on video too. It was so fresh.
At least Billy and Willie were safe up on that stage with the head eater.
Yeah, he was not trying to let me up on that stage for sure. But you saw that, Will? Well, I sent you the video, so yeah, you did see that. Anyway, so we went back to camp and chilled. Common theme. We waited for Waka Flocka in ICP. This was the first ICP night. Shouts out to Acetone Boogie in the chat. Yeah, great ICP show, man. That first one.
I also wanted to say, I've only seen ICP a few times, but out of all the times that I've seen them, I felt like Jay's performance was super on point this year.
I was about to say, I think
super on point.
I think this first performance was the better of the two, if I had to pick. Both of them were insanely on point. I mean, Jay's really, if I'm being real, a couple of years ago, you've heard me talk about, Jay being a little sloppy on stage.
Well, even last year, I remember there's a couple times he would like fuck up the flow a little bit.
Yeah.
And the backtrack would be ahead of where he was.
That boy has tightened it up.
But that didn't happen at
all. He's tightened up, man. Yeah, him and Shaggy are really on point. Really on point with that shit. But I already said to Frankie Acetone, y'all killed that shit.
Yeah, for real.
Straight up, y'all killed that shit. The ICP set has a new addition. I believe this is the touring set, by the way, the set that they're doing on the tour. Yeah. And all the festivals and shit. DJ Clay has a new scratching interlude gimmick as an addition to the show. I think there was 2 or 3 DJ Clay scratching DJ interludes. Really dope addition. I like that shit a lot. Hey man, it was a dope moment, dope gathering moment for sure. Acetone. Whoop,
My
whoop.
favorite set of the weekend. I was saying it earlier, for real. Or the week, however long we were there for.
Saying what now? Sorry.
No, sorry. I was just telling Acetone that was my favorite set of the week.
Yeah, okay.
The Gloom Unit Buzzball Freak Off Extravaganza Supreme.
Wicked what was that say? Wicked Sesh came to see the #1 Juggalo reporter at the flea market. Got nothing but love. Thank you again for signing my shirt, Humble Among. Wore that freshness to Fago Armageddon. Gonna put that on my wall. Thank you. That's
dope.
Fucking dope. Thank you. I do remember signing a shirt at the flea market. Let's see. First time seeing ICP for Odie, Caitlin, and Ari, right? First
Indeed.
time they had ever seen the Insane Clown Posse live. A hell of a first show.
Indeed.
That's a hell of a first show. First time they'd seen the Fago fly. I think Odie's mind was pretty blown.
Yeah, he was blown.
I think he was pretty blown.
Caitlin's mind was pretty blown too.
I
'cause
think all three of them, honestly.
She was ready, not to fast forward too much, but the very next night she was like, "I'm throwing Fagos."
Or 2 nights, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
2 nights.
She was like, "I'm throwing Fagos."
Yeah, we'll get to that. I was
But-
trying. By the way, I launched my first Fago and nailed that shit first try. I've never launched a Fago before. Did the whole shake up and like gimmick with the finger in the bottle. Nailed that shit the first try. I've never done that before, and I nailed it. I was trying to teach them how to do it, but they just ended up mostly spraying me in the face and throwing it. So
Hey, I got a pretty good one.
no, I'm just fucking around.
I got a pretty good one. I also caught one to the back of my fucking dome piece.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Was
a
that this
Fago.
show?
That was the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was this show.
I got
So
concussed.
Emily got one to the dome early on. Kosuke got one. What did you say to Odie?
Well, I don't even know because then I saw.
You said to
Brian-
Odie, you turned to Odie after you got hit, and you're like, "Hey,
I said I got.
I think I
by
got hit in the
something,
head by
and it
something
was
big."
I said I got hit in the head and it was big.
And you said you heard ringing, right?
Yeah. Oh, it was an instant.
Yeah,
like,
that
I
boy got his
hit
bell
in the back
rung.
of the head, and it was like getting flash banged almost. Like the only other time I've ever experienced such a thing was playing football and like going helmet to helmet with a motherfucker.
Yeah, you got a
But
fucking
yeah,
concussion,
like,
bro.
Flash banged, and then just like.
Well,
but,
it's a good thing you didn't go to sleep for a while.
no,
'cause-
I mean I don't even know. It might have not even been a 2 because I didn't see what hit me, but whatever the fuck it was hard. All right, it was fucking big and hard, and it hit me.
Yeah, so ICP was great. Went to get a spot for the wrestling and watched the Ring Girl competition or auditions, whatever you want to call it. Which Petra won, by the way. Shouts out to Petra for winning, and the only Graham's grandmother was the runner-up for, but Petra won. Shouts out to PT Greek. That's the homie right there. MC Lars was hosting the Ring Girl competition, and man, I was cracking up. MC Lars had me cracking up, dog. I was probably laughing like a maniac in that crowd, and I think I got MC Lars's attention because I was laughing so much. And MC Lars gave me a shout out, and someone said I have a hard time believing this because it seems like something out of a movie. Someone said they shined the spotlight on me when they shouted me out. Is that true?
We're gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, we got to watch that.
Gonna have to
If
watch
someone
that.
has footage of that.
Because one of the girls had green hair, and he was like, "Oh, she's got green hair, humble among or something." And
he said,
like,
"Shouts out to Humble Among."
yeah,
He pointed
shouts
to
out
me though.
Humble Among.
Someone said they shined the spotlight on me. I don't remember that happening,
That's fresh.
but someone said Emily agreed with that too. By the way, she said that did happen. I have a hard time believing that happened though. That sounds like some shit like I made up in my mind out of a movie and shit. Yes, Alchemist, I did say hello to Deck One Delt. We already talked about that. Actually, to backtrack a little bit more, Chris from Deck One Delt came up to me at the flea market, and I talked a little bit to Chris. Separately, basically reiterated the same shit of like, we all juggalos, we all got different opinions. We should be able to gather and have a good time and like be able to say what up with each other regardless of like our opinions on music or whatever. It's not all that serious. Let's not side eye each other on some bullshit. All that good shit. On my peace mission shit once again. Which happened a couple times. I think there's a couple more examples of that in these notes. Let's see. Oh, I'm so behind. Oh, did I go up? Where the fuck? Oh yeah, now I know why I'm getting confused. All right, so had to leave the wrestling, like I said before the first match, so I could go to what I thought was my performance. Got told I'm not performing, which sucked. Took the energy out of me. Deflated me. I felt deflated. My energy was gone. My boys here wanted to perform at Camp Hot Meat. Will was trying to get me to perform at Camp Hot Meat. I just didn't have it in me. Did not have it in me to perform at that point. I was just so deflated by it. Couldn't get the energy up at Derby. I was trying, man. But yeah, it was just that was kind of the end of the night for me at that point. I enjoyed Derby's set as much as I could, but yeah, my energy was gone. Shouts out once again to Frankie, Just the Juggalo, who enjoys Fago, Unhappy, everybody who was down there. There's a couple other people I'm forgetting, I'm sure, who was saying nice things to me, trying to lift me up out of my spirits. And they were right. You guys were all right, because the freshness of the day was so immense. Of even the first 2 days was so immense. It's ridiculous to let that one little stale thing that's still a fresh thing. They wanted me to fucking play. You know what I mean? They wanted me to fucking play. They had my back on that shit, but I can't let that little piece of staleness ruin such a fresh day. And the carnival reminded me of that in a way. And I'm going to tell this story. I don't know if I'm speaking a bit out of the school, but I think it's okay to tell this story. I went to Sheetz. You notice a pattern. I went to Sheetz after we left the gathering to get a little food. And it's pretty late at night. I mean, it was like 3:30, almost 4 in the morning. And there's like 2 other people in there. I look over and I notice one of them. I'm like looking at dude and I'm like, he look familiar. Oh my God. That's JJ. That's Violent J's kid right there. And I'm like, fuck, do I say hello to him? And Emily's like, yeah, you should. I'm like, all right, fuck. So I go over, I'm like, JJ? And he's got that, he's like literally in a cooler bending over to get a drink. And he's got that look like, oh, fuck, not this again. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I'm like, all right, speed up. Let's do this real fast. Hey, JJ, Humble Among, I do Juggalo YouTube shit. Just wanted to say hello, man. I'm not trying to hound dog you or anything. Just wanted to say hello, all right? Very nice to see you. Very nice to meet you, type beat. And then I'm like walking away because I'm like, that look on his face of like, oh, no, not this again.
Oh, God, I'm Mark.
Oh, yeah, this fucking Mark. God damn it. I thought I was going to Sheetz and I was going to get away from this shit for a little bit. But he says, and I didn't even hear it at first. It was Emily that heard it because I was so like, maybe I shouldn't even have bugged him. God damn it. I probably should have just left him alone. He says to me, yeah, I know who you are. My dad talks about you all the time. And I didn't even hear that shit at first. And Emily's like, did you hear what he said? I'm like, what? Yeah, my dad talks about you all the time. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy, dog. And I'm thinking in my head, yeah, dog, same. I talk about your dad all the time. MP'd with a $20 super chat. Cop Killers featuring Kosuke and Odious, the shit. Let's go to Sheetz.
Let's go to Sheetz and burn a fucking cop.
We almost did that song. We almost put that on the set list, by the way. I feel like we should have maybe. Let's do that the next time we perform. But I mean, that was to me, that was a reminder that the carnival was like, hey, don't worry about that bullshit, dog. It's all good, man. Like, and shouts out to my homie Will Gates. Because when I told Will that story the next day, Will was like, you motherfucking son of a bitch. I've been telling you that for like 3 years. Why the fuck are you going to listen to me? And Emily's like on the same shit. She's like, I've been telling you that. Like, I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Like, I can't let little stalenesses like that set me back. You know what I mean? Shouts out to all you guys. Shouts out to everyone out there. The alienated. I love you guys for real. Yeah, that shit was dope. So yeah, that was, to me, that was a reminder that I can't let that little shit get to me. Everything happens in carnival timing. Shouts out to Will Gates. Love you, Will. Love you for real, doggy. So yeah, Friday, I woke up.
Do the Death did perform.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Their first.
They did
set.
perform. I encouraged them heavily. Like, please don't let my sadness and staleness bring you guys down.
Josh
Please
Fine
perform.
Was there hyping me up. Joe was there hyping me up. And not only was I sad about, the whole circumstance or whatever, but I was also like slightly concussed, and I was like,
you got hit in the dome.
I was literally like, I just want to go to bed right now. I don't want to rap. And then Odious was like, bro, just do it. Just do it. So I went and I threw together some like half-assed Do the Death set because I didn't even have all the Do the Death files. And shout out to Billy for helping me set that up through my half-concussed fucking state where I couldn't even figure out how to use a computer, and he helped me. And because of Billy,
You were so concussed. I didn't
was-
realize that story
I
was
was
related
fucked
to the
I was
computer
fucked
story was
up.
related to the
And
concussion.
And Billy straight up fucking helped me through it, and I ended up rapping. And if anybody has any footage of that set, please send it to me, because Odious claims that somebody was recording it.
Shouts out to Tilly. Yeah, I wish I was there. I wish I could have stayed a little bit. My energy was just not there, man. But I'll tell you what, Friday, I woke up with renewed energy. We met with Jinx and Will and Jinx's sibling, it was their first gathering. I met Jinx's sibling the day before at the flea market, actually. So yeah, we had a little meeting, a little hybrid gang meeting in the hotel lobby, and we all had like a bit of lunch, breakfast, brunch action, and I got my hair braided. Shouts out to Fro, by the way. Big shouts out to Fro and his crew. One of them braided my hair there. Thank you very much. Yeah. So I realized while I'm sitting there, though, I look at the schedule for the day. I'm like, all right, what's the first thing I want to see today? And I look at the schedule, and I'm like, oh, fuck, Squid Pisser's going on in like a half hour. Oh, fuck, man. There's like no way. Like, if I got up right now and ran to my car and drove out there and then like ran down the fucking hill like a maniac, I think I would miss it. I think I would still miss it. I think I'm assed out on Squid Pisser. But thanks to Strange Suspicion, I believe filmed their whole set.
Hell yeah.
I think it was basically their whole set. Go check out Strange Suspicion YouTube. They got the whole Squid Pisser set up right now. That's a newer band that I've just become a fan of that was really high on my list of bands. That's a good question. Strange, Weird Bob, did the squid piss? That is a good question. Yes. So is that a yes? What are we talking about? I think they might be talking about something else. Yeah, the Guar, it's not the front man from Guar, it's the guitar player, I believe. The guitar player in Squid Pisser also plays guitar in Guar. But they're very comparable to Guar's music with the aesthetic and it's almost like somewhere between Guar and Slipknot, I would say. But mostly the Slipknot comparison comes from the gimmicks and the outfits and shit. Grodius? They didn't piss. I bet you Guar pissed though. We miss Guar, but I bet you like a motherfucker Guar pissed. They pissed.
Guar said some sus ass shit on
Yeah. They talked about that on the Shaggy Show. What was it? Take your tops off. Everybody get naked regardless of your age.
Yeah.
But I will say Renee on the Shaggy Show pointed out that they might have meant all the older folks in attendance, which I'm like, fair enough. Plausible deniability and all that. All right. At some point when I did get down there, I met Ill Bill walking in because Ill Bill was set up at his merch gimmick, and I'm like, shit, do I go? He's just standing right there. Like, do I go say what up to Will Bill? I'm a huge fan. Oh, let me change this. I realize we can top chat over here. I'm missing some of y'all's chats. My bad. Wasn't ignoring you. I swear to God, it was in top chat. So I think it was Matt was like, yeah, bro, go here, give him a pat, give him the lemon alienade. So I'm like, fuck yeah, we'll do that. That'll be a good icebreaker. So I went up and I'm like, hey, what up, Humble Among, Juggalo, YouTube, blah, 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 blah. I got some weed for you, sir. This is a weed strain that we dropped at the gathering, a little gift here. And he seemed really grateful because he said, I got no weed. We were actually just about to go looking for weed, so thank you very much. Appreciate that. Somewhere I got a whole bunch of La Coca Nostra and Ill Bill stickers that he gave me for that. And I met, while over there, a very nice lady offered to take my picture with Ill Bill. I wasn't even trying to take a picture with Ill Bill, but a very nice lady offered to take the picture. She's like, you want a pic? And I realized after she took the pic that was Shangri-La. Very nice to meet Shangri-La. I was hoping I would get to run into them. they've been doing a really good job with the Juggalo content shit, doing their Gathering wrap-ups, and some of their tips for the Gathering videos I thought were really well done. So yeah, it was very nice to meet them. Kosuke saw online, I think, at some point this day, and this is where we're going to get into some shit here.
I gotta give a shout out to my boy Sam, because we wouldn't have found this if he didn't text me while I was not checking my phone through literally like 90% of the gathering. So the fact that this one time when my boy Sam texts me and says, bro, I knew something was up. So, yeah. So he texted me and Josh Block, World of T-Shirts.
We see the ad that says World of T-Shirts will be at the Gathering of the Juggalos. And I'm like, no fucking way, dude. And we're talking about it for a while. But I'd be fucking
gonna end bad.
Yeah, we were straight up saying like, that's fucking crazy. Like, I wonder if we're gonna run into him. And like, someone brought up like, yeah, he's like said the N-word on stream, which is something that I knew but forgot about. And I was like, yeah, that's right. That's probably not good. This is going to end badly. He freaks it. Someone's going to, I mean, they're probably already saying put the fries in the bag to him right now.
Yeah.
He's probably not having a good time already.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I bet you they just posted that. How long ago? And however long.
Like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Literally, we were so fresh on it.
I was like, you know what, bro? I bet you if we go right fucking now, we will meet him at the bottom of the hill. Because I bet you if the timing will work out that by the time he gets down to the bottom of the hill, we'll be right at where the rocks were. And sure fucking enough, I was right on the money with that. And we pull up, and we had talked like, well, what are we going to fucking do? What are we fucking going to do? And like Koski's like, I'll just give him a Psych Ward CD. I'm like, all right, fuck, that's fine. Let's do that. And I didn't know what I was going to say to dude. You know what I mean? Because... And I walked up.
I'm not going to lie. I looked at Humble like 10 times, and I was like, I'm going to say put the fries in the bag. And he's like,
I said no. I said don't do it.
Don't
do it, bro. Don't trigger him. Do not trigger him. I begged him not to do it. Thank you for not doing it, by the way. Jesus Christ, that could have ended up badly. So we walk up to dude, and you can watch the video. I uploaded the video. Actually, I'll fucking play it for you guys real quick. Let me pull it up. If you haven't seen it.
I will not drink alcohol anymore after the Gathering of the Juggalos.
We were saying that Kosuke should just walk around doing it because he does a really good Josh Block impression. We were saying he should just walk around with the megaphone, making people think that that's Josh walking around.
I make $400K a year, you bastard. I will not put the fries in the bag.
I'll sue. Horrible impression. I can't even come close. My voice is still like basically gone. I'm like on horrorcore rapper voice time right now. All right. So here's the video. Oh wait, I gotta put the other one up. Shit. Capture window. Here we go. All right, so here it is. This is us meeting.
What's up, Josh? What's up, CD? I'm alright. You're alright?
Yeah.
Are you sure this is the best thing you will hear all 2025? You fuck with rap music, Juggalo rap music? This is that shit. I need you to bump that in your car. Okay. I need you to bump the speakers in that shit.
Josh, are you having a good gathering, bro?
I am. I'll see you guys later.
Can I get a whoop whoop?
Look how scared he looks.
Let's fucking go.
Thank you. It's muted. Thank you, Frogger.
Odious fucked that rock better than he fucks his girlfriend, is what I said.
That's what I was laughing at. He said. So yeah, you can see Josh in the background. Looking at Odie fucking the rock. He looks scared though, right? My vibe was like, oh my god, this kid is so fucking scared. He's not gonna last very long. Here. Now, if you don't know, he ended up spitting on the homie Mystic and causing a bunch of mayhem and shit. I mean, I got other clips I can show you of this. I don't really want to show some of these clips, honestly, because it's like, I don't know, it's disrespectful. I feel like to even show Mystic getting spit on because that's the homie. Now, let's see. Man, there's so much weird shit to talk about. I guess I'm going to save some of that for the weird drama roundup that I'll do at the end real quick. I'm going to do a weird drama. And some of that might be hearsay. Keep that in mind. But I'll save that for the weird drama portion of it. But he ended up crashing out. He ended up having a biting incident. If you don't know, he bites himself, bites others. He ended up biting himself pretty viciously. One of his handlers, quote unquote, which I believe was another streamer that just happened to be there, Action Man.
It's a big thing about that whole.
These other, I call it like a revolving door of clout and money is what seems to be around him. An influencer comes in the door, gives him a platform, basically does all the tech shit for him, and brings him where he brings him to these different places, and then they just leech off of his super chats or donations and any money that they get.
And I just want to say we were catching, I mean, at least I was catching a little bit of heat for the Josh Block thing, but I just want to say, like, I don't support any of the shit he said. Mystic is the homie, you know, and that was before the whole Mystic situation even happened, you know. If it happened after that, probably wouldn't have went the same way.
Well, I wouldn't even have filmed that video if I knew he did that to Mystic. If he was, I mean, he did that afterwards, but hindsight is 2020, you know what I mean?
I do want to say there are, not to stand up for Josh in any sort of way, but there are a lot of layers with how mental health is being taken care of. I mean, he's literally an orphaned, mentally disabled man, which doesn't excuse what is being done, but I feel like a lot of the blame needs to be placed on these streamers.
He needs help.
He really needs help.
Serious help.
He needs help. He's got an alcohol issue, and he's being exploited by these rich frat dude streamers who took him to the gathering to pretty much exploit him. Like I was saying to somebody else, if you think Josh Block was going to come to the gathering on his own accord, no. They knew what they were doing. They knew they were going to get him riled up. They knew the Juggalos were going to do some shit, and he shouldn't have even been there to begin with.
And that's why I feel like you guys got to chill with Sarah. I mean, Sarah apologized. I'll show you that video a little bit later when we talk about it more. She made a video where she apologized. I don't think Sarah. She said in the video she didn't know the extent of what was going on with Josh. So, I mean, just chill. And if you look, I'm going to show you guys this later. If you look at the video of ICP meeting them, both Joe and Joey, both Jay and Shaggy, figure out pretty fucking quick this guy's slow, and they treat him as such. They treat after Fago Armageddon. Did you have a good time, Josh? Yeah. You know.
And strange,
it is what it is.
The reason he was drinking, I mean, I've followed Josh's
He
fucking
shouldn't be drinking.
lore.
I agree.
He should not be drinking, but that's the big problem is he gets with these streamers who feed him drinks. They literally feed him drinks. He's had a couple sober moments, but all in all, he just keeps getting roped back into the same situation, which is exactly what the lol cow life is, and he just keeps getting roped back in, and it's really sad. And I was kind of hoping that when we went up to him and said what up or whatever, that maybe we could start his gathering off a little good, a little better than it could have gone, at least.
He definitely ended up crashing out, though.
He crashed out. We all knew it was going to happen. I mean, what did you expect?
I mean, we said it at the camp, this isn't going to end well. And even after, I mean, what was it, an hour later, maybe half hour later, we saw him down by main stage. Oh, no, we saw him driving around with a drink in his hand and a big old smile on his face, right?
Yeah.
That's what we saw.
And I want to agree with Renee. I mean, yeah, it's no place for somebody with major sensory issues, and, he's going to crash out over...
As someone who works with autistic adults, the gathering is no place for someone who deals with sensory issues and overloads, especially. someone who could have a meltdown and ain't no one getting it. Yeah.
And no one got it. And that's the thing, is all the people in his life who did understand how to help him, gone. And
those people that are around him are not there to give that support at all. They're there to leech money off of him.
Yeah.
And that's, and that's the part that I want to talk about real quick. I think I have to make a whole video about this because we lightly trolled Josh. We're getting comments from people, literally, in my comments, in his comments.
Yo, you should have beat his ass.
Him up.
You should have beat him up.
Y'all should have just beat him up. Y'all fucked up by even letting that in here. Like, we opened the gates for him or whatever by shooting that video and lightly fucking with him. Here's what I want to say. And Josh isn't the only one I did this to. I lightly trolled at least 2 other outside content creators, maybe 3 other outside content creators this year. What was the guy you told me the name of with the dreads? You're like, so-and-so is here. And I'm like, I don't know who that
Thurl
is.
Dez.
Yeah.
Thurl Dez, I think, yeah.
I believe he interviewed me down by main stage. I lightly trolled that gentleman because, let's see. They asked me, what should we do at the gathering? And I said, I was being light with it. I said, do you take hallucinogens? He said, no, I'm sober. Well, take hallucinogens. And he's like, all right, I'm out. The other guy I talked to briefly, which I am a fan of, and I was actually excited to see that they were there, was a fellow with the ski mask from Channel 5. I forget his name.
Yeah, me too. I can't remember his name.
But Saddam? That's not Saddam. It's something Adam.
It's something like that.
Right? I'm close, right? But
you are close. You are close.
Something like that. Someone in the chat helped me with that. The guy with the ski mask.
Channel 5.
From Channel 5. I'm a big fan of Channel 5. I think what they do is important, but I still even lightly trolled him because he asked me
Andrew Callahan, the other guy
Andrew,
who does the interviews and shit when Andrew's not there.
The guy with the ski mask who went to the Redneck Rave recently and shit. That guy. He does more of the all gas, no brakes style content these days, which I feel like this might be a return of all gas, no brakes style content for Andrew because Andrew was there the next day. Anyway, I lightly trolled him even though I said I was a fan. I told them to pick up poop dollars. I forget what else I fucking said. I think I was trying to ask them a couple of questions, but he was not having it. He was done with my bullshit pretty fast, so they kept it moving. And I almost talked to that the gecko guy, but I could not get my hot ass camera to turn on for that. It is Saddam, right? I was pretty close with that. Thank you, Jinx. So here's the thing, and I know I said that I was going to do this last year, but I kind of low-key forgot. Next year, I think we gotta. I don't want us to be mean. You know what I mean? I think there's a right way to do this. I think we gotta confront some of these outsiders a little bit. I think you gotta, but do it in a funny and nice way, a creative way. I think asking a couple of these outsiders. Here's the thing I want to do, and I support everybody out there doing this as well. Question why they're there. Ask them straight up. Why are you here? Are you here to content farm Juggalos? Are you here to make fun of Juggalos? Straight up ask them that question. I think that would be powerful. And I think it would send a message, hopefully, if they're not complete fucking idiots, it would send a message to them, hey, maybe I'm here for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? And I think that's what I'm committed to do next year. Because, I mean, I was going to talk about this a little later, but there's this guy, Tim Butterly, right? Tim Butterly went to the gathering with the Legion of Skanks. Legion of Skanks did a whole podcast. Tim Butterly does half of his podcast at the gathering. The other half, he's sitting in the airport alone talking about his experience at the gathering. And he tells a story about being on the golf carts. Because a lot of these motherfuckers chill on golf carts. They don't get off the golf carts. Yep. You know what I mean? They on some tourist shit, just driving around looking at the crazy Juggalos. So they don't even get off the carts. And he was basically telling this story about he was chilling by the carts. He was talking to one of the other comedians, talking to someone about the tree people, because he could hear people over in the trees. And someone from the tree people area said, come over here. You should come over here and gather with us. and dude didn't. And I think that said a lot because a lot of these people aren't trying to get off the cart. And I think we need, like someone just said in the chat, I think we need to encourage people to get off of the cart. We need to encourage Frogger.
They ain't
Frogger
gathering.
said, show them how to jug. Show them how to gather.
They ain't gathering.
A lot of these people aren't there to gather. A lot of these people are there to content farm, straight up. And it's a bit of a bummer to me because, you know, I've been trying to get a press pass for like 5, 6 years, 7 years. This year's the first time I got one.
So you can showcase the
Juggalo world,
the actual freshness of this shit, and not just like
from within.
Not just like people who are too high to even fucking properly do an interview and then get.
What's the
exposed
craziest thing you've seen, you guys? Fuck that question. That question's so hack. Like, why not ask what's the most beautiful thing you've seen? Why does no one ask that? There's way fresher questions you could ask. Is my point. And I think it does the culture ultimately a disservice to let a lot of these outsiders in who are just there to be tourists, who really are there to be tourists. Me and Cheese got called tourists last year. Cheese and me got, however we want to say it. Cheese and me got called tourists last year. That's the real tourists to me. That's the real tourists.
There are very few. You know, some like Brandon Buckingham, he ended up kind of becoming like
a juggalo, almost.
An actual
he actually
gatherer.
gathers.
He gathers.
He walks around.
There are motherfuckers who do end up gathering and getting their stripes.
It's not like Callahan. I saw Callahan walking around with Channel 5. Channel 5's walking around. But at a certain point, they're just walking the main path. You know what I mean? They're not really getting in the trenches like they might say they are. Like, I know Callahan really prides himself. LSD and gang shit. Shots out of shape. I know Andrew really prides himself on getting in the trenches, and I know he linked with Brandon, so maybe he did get in the trenches. But I think some light trolling of these folks could go a long way and send at least a message of like, hey, maybe don't come here and take advantage of the culture like that. I don't know. Just thinking out loud.
Come here and learn.
Yeah, come here to learn. Show some cool shit. Talk about people, about their lives. Talk to people about how they feel disenfranchised by the world. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what people maybe didn't get what we were doing with the Josh Block video, is I wanted to turn the tables on them a little bit. I wanted to we made it into a commercial. You know what I mean?
So now we getting clout off of you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we turned the tables. Y'all want to come here and get clout off of Juggalos?
Juggalos getting clout off of y'all, motherfuckers.
We'll get clout off of y'all. That was the way I was looking at it. And I hope people understand that. I think most people understand it. But once again,
I saw you yell at Noah Atwood to kiss a man. That was fresh. You made it in the video. That is so fire.
Anyway, I just wanted to get that off real quick because I do want to make a video about this because there's so much that goes into some of the stuff that happened this year, but let me keep it moving. Shit. I think I got through all of that stuff. Yeah, that Action Man dude broke down in tears, streaming with Josh towards the end of the stream, saying, oh, I shouldn't be streaming this. I shouldn't be streaming it. Meanwhile, continued streaming the whole time. Anyway. Back to the story. We were down by main stage after that. We caught some Wacko the Kid, and we waited for Ill Bill to begin. Ill Bill began, and I didn't even see it happen. I didn't even realize it had happened because we were behind one of the rides. We were like walking to get some food. He had just gone on. He'd maybe done 5-10 minutes. 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I think 10 minutes he did. Seemed like the crowd was pretty accepting. I didn't realize anything had happened, and Emily was like, did you hear that? I'm like, what? He just walked off the stage.
He said, I know that's what y'all guys do here, but don't do it, or something like that when they were throwing shit.
So disappointing.
Yeah.
I was so disappointing when I realized, and especially when I saw the footage back, because I'm like, oh, man, that's crazy. They fucking threw, that's fucking crazy. They fucking threw that much stuff at him, man. No, they really didn't. When he walked off, there was like 3 items thrown, and I'm still not even sure if one hit him. I'm still not even sure if anything truly even hit the man. It looked like it landed around him to me. And here's my thing, man. Necro and Ill Bill got all these stories, all these songs about how gully they grew up. We grew up gully in Gwenwood projects. We had to fight to survive in the Gwenwood projects. And Where was any of that gulliness when you had a couple of fucking little things
shout
through
out.
at you?
Misty brings up a good point. I mean, Midnight and Yami got fucking
And
abused,
you know what? Thank you, Misty.
And he thug. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you so much for bringing that up, because I was talking to Yami a little bit earlier today. I met Yami briefly in the parking lot. Wanted to get an interview about him or with him, because one of my go-to questions this year was, and I mean it's so applicable to what happened this year. What are your thoughts about gatekeeping? It was one of my go-to questions, and the way I phrased it, there's a little bit more to that, but the way I phrased it was open-ended to apply to people who are new to the culture and people who are older to the culture, people who've been here for a long time. I phrased it in a way that you could answer it from either perspective, and I think I got some interesting answers with that. He was definitely one of the people I wanted to ask that question to the most. So it bums me out that I didn't get a chance to. But Yami stood his ground. Yami told me earlier today he had 5 mortars thrown on that stage.
Heard, yeah.
5 mortars.
I heard.
He said he felt like he almost died up there. He stood his fucking ground, though, and he rocked for you juggalos. Yet some of you will still give that man some shit. I mean, to me, how much more does he have to prove that he wants to rock for juggalos than standing his ground while literal fucking mortars are going on? He said one went off on his foot.
Yep. Mortars.
He could have lost
I
his
heard
fucking
piss
foot.
bottles got thrown at him.
He had
I
a lot
heard.
of shit thrown at him.
Yeah.
Stood his ground, though. So major props to fucking Yami. I know a lot of you couldn't do that. I know a lot of you real juggalos out there couldn't even do that. I mean, I'd be fucking scared if someone threw a fucking mortar at me. I probably would still rock for a little while, but 5? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm just being real. I don't know if I would stay up there for 5 mortars. I don't know. Props to Yami. Big props to Yami. But Bill, your brother's probably laughing at you, dog. And I'm a fan. I took a picture with the dude. His brother's probably somewhere laughing at him. We went back to camp after that disappointment, and because now there's time to kill, because an act just walked off the stage right at the beginning, so there's definitely time to kill. So we went back to the camp, rolled some blunts for Tech 9 and Ouija. We missed Guar, unfortunately. I think it would have been fun to see Guar, but camp was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now I think
we like camping.
I think this was the night that while we were chilling at camp, and I think it was at this moment that this started happening, while we were chilling at camp, the sun was going down, and we were rolling blunts, we were smoking a little bit, and lightning bugs started like popping up, and they were like everywhere over by where we were at camp. And so they're like hanging out by us. They're like coming up into our face, like right in front of us and
right
shit.
next to us.
And the I think it was Ari noted someone's bats are like above us.
Yeah, and they're just flying right around us.
They're just chilling, like flying in circles around us. Maybe eating the lightning bugs. Purely speculation. I don't know. But regardless, it was one of those moments of like, to me, gathering magic.
Yeah.
Just chilling at the campsite. Lightning bugs and bats are flying around your head, literally.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was really dope. We rolled a shitload of blunts, went down to Tech and Ouija Mac. Tech 9 was dope. He only got a little corny a couple of times when talking about juggalettes and how unfortunate it is for them that they can't have sex with him.
Fuck him this year.
Anymore.
He's married.
You're lost, juggalettes.
We can't fucking tense no more, juggalettes.
Sorry, juggalettes.
Sorry.
You can't have me anymore. I'm taken. That was the only kind of cringe moment with Tech. There was a couple other comments about like eating juggalette pussy. That was a little cringe. But he killed it. I mean, he played a couple of old school songs that had me going. He played Slacker, which was pretty dope. The 2 songs that really got me hype as fuck were Einstein and Planet Rock. Planet Rock, really, I forgot how much I fuck with Planet Rock, man. Planet Rock.
I agree with
goes.
Frankie. I thought the corny parts was his new music. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was vibing to everything besides that. Anytime a new song would come on, I was just like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling those new songs. He did the one you were Ebach?
Eba.
Yeah, Eba.
I loved Eba as a youngin'.
Evil Brain Angel Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's a little outside of my era of Tech 9. But yeah, he did a great job, man. I can't front on Tech. He was fucking killing it. The thing that I saw, that's the other thing. Yeah. So he botched, and he said the last time he played was 2018. That was the other thing. And he said, oh yeah, he teased, I don't know, maybe this was designed, the set was designed this way. He teased Areola. He did like the hook for Areola, and he was like, yeah, I guess I did say I would only do this at the Gathering, huh? We'll see if my sound man can bring that up. And I was like, bro, Tech.
Why would you?
Is that a bit?
Yeah.
Or like, is that a way to work it into the set, like a bit? Or did you really not think to put Areola on your fucking set for the Gathering, dog? I mean, that was a little bit of Tech 9 who's like explaining to you what trail mix is, if you know what I mean. I think some of you do.
Little chocolate coated candies.
Yo, these little chocolate coated candy pieces. These these candy kernels. What was he fucking? Anyway, one of these days I'm going to show you guys that video. If you can find it pretty easily on his social media. Jesus, Steven, you fucking maniac. All right. Ouija killed it. We were up on the hill for Ouija. Y'all were down in the pit for Ouija.
I was
talking to Strange
pit.
Suspicion pretty much the entire time Ouija was performing. Me and Strange had a good conversation on the hill.
I was going dumb. And you know who else was going dumb? Tilly was going dumb up in that bitch. She was fucking throwing bows. She was going crazy mode. She was going crazy. Yep.
She even said me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fresh.
We were killing it.
That was fresh.
I'm
My
glad
shoes
y'all
are
stayed down
my
there 'cause I
shoes
know
are
y'all wanted
fucking
to-
destroyed.
Yeah, your shit got
They're
fucked up, boy.
destroyed. That was good though.
Yeah, good times. But straight up, I was talking to Strange the whole time on the hill. We had a good convo on the hill. Went over with Weird Bob and EC. Had a little chat with EC too for a second. Shouts out to EC. Then we had to go get a spot for wrestling. It was wrestling time after that. We saw some of the stunt show, right?
Yep.
They cut that a little bit short, I think.
People were not happy because the cameramen were just like,
yeah, that's
all
another
on the
thing.
side of the fucking.
Let's talk about that aspect of the influencers. So the crowd couldn't even see the stunt show because the influencers were all hanging off of the edge of the ring with their cameras and shit. So many of us could not even see the stunt show and what was going on in there and they started a chant of "We can't see" to get all the fucking influencers off the fucking ring, which is, I think, another highlight of some of the downsides of some of these outsider media types. They literally are coming in and blocking the show.
Yeah.
In that example, they literally
half of
are
the
blocking the
half
show.
of the goddamn venue can't even see what's going on in there.
So juggalos who are there, who paid a $300 ticket to see it in real life, can't see it, but their audience, the people who got in for free, these influencers who got in for free with all access passes, they get to see
They're
it.
getting the
Their
clearest
audience gets to
shot,
see
yeah.
it. Get to see a crystal clear shot in 4K behind their Patreon or whatever. They get it. Just think about that for a
I
second.
didn't even get to see the
How
dude
does
get
that
his
make sense?
nutsacks fucking nailed.
Yeah,
into
we
the
wanted to see
table.
Nutsack get
I
fucking
wanted
destroyed.
to see the nutsack nailer.
I wanted to see that man not be able to have babies ever again. I wanted to see a vasectomy, goddammit. I was trying to see a fucking dirty-ass vasectomy. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We didn't get to see the vasectomy.
Hey,
that
shout
way.
out Auntie Boy for real. Jinx.
Yeah, shout out
the
Auntie
chat
Boy.
said.
It was cool Auntie Boy was there, for sure. The vasectomy video is actually up on the Patreon. Strictly for the alienated. That was a work right. I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty those POR stunt guys are really intense.
I don't know though. I remember when J.J. Allen, the guy who runs that whole shindig, when he did an XPW match, they did a stunt where they like sawed into his fucking arm like super deep, and it ended up being a work. So they might just have some good, cool. I don't know. Not to maybe the dude
Maybe
did.
it is a work
Maybe
now.
he did slam a nail through his nutsack, but
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I've seen
We couldn't
J.J.
really
Allen.
see it, so that's also the thing.
I've
We
seen
really couldn't see
J.J.
it.
Allen pull off some crazy shit, and it ended up being work. But
Was Kyler Vick not in that crew? I thought he was in that crew. Auntie Boy was humble as fuck. Pretty cool dude, Shape said. Didn't get a chance to run into Auntie Boy, but pretty big fan of Auntie Boy. He's pretty fucking fire. He's super funny. Super funny music. Yeah, man. What a good wrestling show, though. I don't even know. Very much needed vibe reset after missing the other wrestling show. So many run-ins. Superhuman, Vampiro, Violent J, and, of course, Shaggy Two Dope came out. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't watched the wrestling show. Yeah, you probably should have. Shaggy Two Dope coming out to a JCW ring, even to just throw some chairs into motherfuckers' skulls real quick, is something I never thought I would get to see ever again. That was very fucking cool, man. Pop crazy for Vampiro. Vampiro also technically retired, came out to do some spots. Very big shit, man. I had gotten word from someone earlier in the day that there was going to be one insane run-in for the main event, but yeah, there was a lot of insane. Yeah, good matches. I'm trying to think what else to say about the wrestling. I just had a good time there, man.
What was your favorite match out of what we saw?
I don't know. Maybe the main event, just because I popped so hard for those run-ins.
I'm going to say Atticus Kogar versus Nick Nemeth, because Atticus Kogar got the motherfucking clean dub over Nick Nemeth. Yeah. Clean.
Seeing Nick Nemeth come out repping for JCW was pretty cool too, actually.
Seeing Atticus get fucking absolutely shit on was also fresh.
It was weird to see Tarzan
on Team GCW.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys noticed that. He was the first elimination from that.
Yeah,
that was the Battle Royal gimmick they did, right? Team C, because he was the turncoat, maybe.
Well, I think he was Dr. Redacted's replacement. Because Dr. Redacted was not there. He didn't wrestle Mickey. Tarzan wrestled Mickey.
So did Redacted not show up at all?
Or no, he didn't wrestle Mickey either because Mickey wasn't there.
Yeah.
But no, Redacted did not show up at all.
So he wasn't even on first night?
I think he was injured. I think he was hurt. There's a lot of injuries, unfortunately, this year. The injuries and the whole Mickey Knuckles, Madman Pondo situation, I think really
which is still
off. Which is still weird.
Still a little weird.
So weird. I did want to say it was very fresh as someone who goes to many GCW shows. It was fresh to like go to watch a GCW show in enemy territory where like every GCW wrestler is just getting absolutely shit on and crucified. Because like when I go to a GCW show, those same dudes are getting like insane pops. So it's crazy to see people just like.
No, Nasser, that's a shoot, man. I asked a couple people behind the scenes, and that is a shoot. They really are like not working for the company anymore.
If it was a work, they probably would have returned.
Unless I'm being worked on that.
I don't know though. If it was a work, I feel like they would have returned throughout those 2 nights to do something. I think it's.
Exactly. If it was a work, they would have used it for the event. Because I don't know, I feel like they would have used it. And plus, if you look the way Violent J is talking in that, actually, let me play that for you real quick. I think I have that in here.
Yeah, he seems pretty serious with the shit.
He seems really serious with it. Oh, shit. No Soap FM with the $4.99 super chat. My phone's dying and I need to get back to work, but I'm glad I got to kick it with y'all. Anytime y'all need merch, need a merch ninja, I got y'all's back. Whoop whoop. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Both the offer and the $4.99 super chat. All right, so here's the if you guys never saw the promo that he cut.
Pondo. I wish Madman Pondo and Mickey Knuckles luck on their future endeavors. Maybe we can connect again somewhere down the road. But until then, we've definitely got to put a decent amount of space between then and what happened at Powder Keg. We had no idea that was happening.
He got that serious look in his eyes.
With wet towels and fire extinguishers when nobody in the building knew that was going to happen except you guys. So we've got to deal with it. And I'm sorry we had to let you go. For everybody else, we'll see you at the 2-day war. I wish Madman Pondo.
And I also have a clip of Mickey speaking out about it.
Oh, I haven't even seen this one.
You want to take your community.
Let me skip this ad real quick.
Mickey Knuckles. Maybe you heard her name for the first time today. Go check that out. Mickey, I want you to talk about that too, but let us know what happened. What are people seeing in that video? That's what I want to ask.
It was an accident. It's something that unfortunately is a risk of what we do. It's like when somebody gets gashed with a bundle of light tubes because they break the wrong way, or you know, the eye injury that happened to me a while ago. Accidents happen.
Yeah, she seems a little rough.
So did you?
So I was like,
did you have the meteorite liquid, or did you have?
I don't know. Tony went to that. You could see it. Tony goes in the corner and looks down, and there's a bottle there with his hat. But he looks at it and he puts it back down like it's not the right bottle. And he starts looking around, and I look to my right, and I see the bottle in that corner. So I go and I pick it up, and I go to hand it to him, and he points to the board, and then it goes to hand me his lighter. And I was like, well, I got a lighter in my booth, you know.
The dregs here. We're using whatever we can find.
Watch out the
shit.
doors.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is not a good
She emptied that bottle.
Back up for your safety.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh! Through the fire!
Oh, my God!
Oh, shit, he's on fire!
Oh, my God!
Oh, he's on fire!
Oh, my fucking God!
Unbelievable
Guys, holy
fire!
For educational
This
purposes
is
only,
fucking
YouTube.
insane! I think we fucking see this! Get water out here! Get
And it, you know, I tried to do what I could to put this person out, to put him out, because no way. I mean, I never want anybody to be harmed. I mean, what we do is crazy enough as it is. We're supposed to walk away from it. We're not supposed to be like ultimately hurt to the point of going to the hospital and things. I mean, I understand accidents happen, so I feel so fucking bad
I think
about
that's
it.
even J.J. Allen maybe
But
trying to
that's-
swat out that fire. Kind of looked like.
I didn't think even. I just knew I needed to get him out. I just didn't want him. I didn't want him to be on fire.
And she clearly, you know, she didn't want it to happen. And Mickey's a good
I
person.
miss video cassette tapes and
Oh,
Sorry, we were muted again.
my bad.
Sorry. Start that over, Kosuke.
I think it's bullshit that Mickey got fired. I understand she didn't clear it with the right people or whatever, but deathmatch is deathmatch. And like, yeah, John Wayne Murdoch got pretty lit the fuck up, but over my years of watching deathmatch, I have seen much crazier shit that did not result in that. But I guess, you know, legal reasons, whatnot. But I don't know.
She had to check with the right people. Is
She
what
did
I
have to
said.
check with the right people.
And she didn't do that. Is basically what it comes down to. And if anyone's wondering why Pondo and not Tony, from what I understand, Pondo was the agent of that match. So Pondo kind of should have ran that by the certain people, and it kind of falls on Pondo to make sure that fire extinguishers, the referee, from what I understand, the referee was not informed even of what was going on. So Jeff didn't know what to do.
But what about Murdoch and all of this as well?
That's
Because,
a good question.
you know,
Murdoch had to have known.
Murdoch
right?
had to have known he was
There's
going to
no way
get
they
thrown
do that
into a
spot
fucking,
and not tell Murdoch, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to set you on fire, dog.
Yeah, he had to have known. So I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like a firing, releasing might be too much. I do understand a punishment of some sort, but I feel like Mickey was really down to ride for JCW, and
it's
so
just unfortunate because she's on such a run, man.
Yeah,
Pondo's
so was
been
Pondo.
there forever. Pondo was the main event.
And those two,
I mean-
in my opinion, are two of the, like, to an outsider who doesn't watch JCW, but they watch deathmatch and shit.
Big draws.
Pondo and Mickey are two of those names that are going to bring someone
Yep.
who's new to JCW to come watch it. So it just sucks because it's two super, super big names that are not going to be there anymore.
I'll just say this. I wouldn't be surprised if they come back eventually. I would not be surprised if you
I
see
hope
them
so.
come back. They got future endeavored, you know. That's not, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they come back. I got to go back in time and find where I was. Yeah, I guess that's the end of night 3 watching the wrestling and stuff. So day 4, the last day. We're on Saturday, day 4 already. I got up early to get some interviews, get down there and get some footage and interviews and stuff. Thanks to everybody who did do an interview with me. I didn't do as much stuff as I usually do, but it's going to be interview heavy. Don't worry, I'll get to all that stuff in a bit. I gotta get. I'm leaving all the fucking crazy shit for the end. I got a whole bunch of shit to talk to you guys about at the end. But yeah, sorry if we missed an interview. I was trying to get interviews with lots of people. It just never pans out the way I wanted to. Next time, let's try it next time. I did get a lot of interviews though, and it's gonna be, I think, a really cool doc this year. Shorter for sure, but more interview heavy. No music. So you people that are like, fuck the music, don't even show the music. There's gonna be no music in there, at all. Just vibes, just interviews is what I'm gonna go for. So yeah, we got down to the they moved the ICP seminar from the tent to the stage, which had me wondering if they were gonna do a performance or if they just wanted, I don't know, more people to be able to see it and maybe not be trapped in that hot ass tent under a bunch of garbage flying around. There was a bunch of octopus flying around. They were chanting for the notes. I'll go through the seminar real quick. I took some notes of myself from the seminar earlier today. Jay breaks down the knot a bit, echoing a lot of the stuff that he told me. If you go and watch the knot videos, he kind of reiterates a lot of that stuff. Basically, the knot is if you have no faith, if you have faith, you either go to Shangri-La or Hell's Pit, depending on how you behaved in your life. If you have no faith, you get the knot. That's this real simple way of putting it. Point of the album is to point out how stale nothing is. How stale nothing is after you die even. The third deck does not have a 6 Joker's card. There will only be 5 Joker's cards because in the end, we die for real. This also echoes the stuff that Jay was talking about with me. Says it might not be as exciting or have as many messages, but it is just as essential to the saga. I disagree. I think there are messages on that album. I think there's some really strong messages, and yeah.
That shit spoke to me pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was probably my favorite out of the whole second deck.
I find it interesting that Jay is this honest about being self-conscious about the album, because usually it's bangers, it's killer, it's all like all killer shit top to bottom. We're bringing back that 96 sound. Like it's usually some stuff like that. I find it interesting he's being so open and honest about his apprehension with the album. He's giving you his real opinion on what he thinks of what he made. But I do think there are messages on there. I do think that there are heavy messages on there. I'm Still Breathing. I was just listening to that in the car.
Bro, even the fucking Africa Toto fucking song.
Those are the two for me. Even the Knot, the title song.
Yeah.
That shit bangs. That's my
straight
up, bro. That's my favorite song on the record. I fucking love the title song. That shit fucking goes.
And it bangs. The fucking production, the way he rap. There was one song.
When they hit those nothings, they're so mean. Nothing.
Where's my
phone? It's so fucking dope.
Where's my phone? There was one song on there where Shaggy fucking spits so just like almost like a 3/6 flow, like a flow I've never even like fucking heard from him. And I gotta remember what song it was, but I was listening to it today at work and I was like, holy shit, Shaggy. That whole album, honestly, Shaggy's just fucking spitting. Only Wicked shit. That might be what it is.
Yeah, man. The Knot is dope. The Knot is definitely dope. Let's see, what other stuff did he have to say? If it makes sense, it was meant to make sense. And maybe if it doesn't make sense, it was not meant to make sense at this time. And all you got in this world is time. Boy, is that stuff hit with me, man. That is, I mean, as I get older, that stuff is really a big theme. Time is so fucking valuable. Make sure you take full advantage of your time, especially you, young motherfucker. take full advantage of your fucking time, dog, because you're eventually going to be old as fuck like me, being like, shit, I wish I would have took more advantage of my time in my 20s. You're doing good. Billy is doing good. Odious is doing good. Me, I was not doing so good in my 20s. I was a bit of a lazy drunk in my 20s. So those themes of time hit with me pretty heavy.
I'm going to be Do-Rag Roske full-time when I'm in my 50s.
Do-Rag Roske was out and about. If y'all
Shirtless Do-Rag Roske.
If y'all saw Do-Rag Roske with the ice cubes in the do-rag, y'all saw something. Y'all saw something
that you might never see again.
Only at the Gathering, just
only
like Areola.
Yeah.
Let's see. They talk about the future of JCW. It will continue. Lunacy will continue every week. They will be going on the next 2 ICP tours. They will be touring in October, it seems, leading to Hallowicked in Detroit. The wrestling book, something went wrong with the shipment. Unaccepted will be on the website soon. He said it would be on the website when they all got home. I don't think it's on there yet. He also described, Violent J described it as a 300-pound book. That's a heavy-ass book, boy. So, yeah, I hope you guys are lifting your weights to read this book because that's fucking heavy. Shouts out to Andy Knox. It was good meeting you at the Gathering. I believe we met for the first time at the Gathering. Bruce Brothers podcast coming back. Oh, Shaggy Show. More vlogs coming. Bruce Brothers podcast coming back. They got got out of hand because of the Gathering preparation, but they will get back on the ball soon. They were saying Juggalo Day 2026 will be in Orlando. They wanted to bring it to a warmer environment with more stuff for Juggalos to do after the Worcester Juggalo Day or Juggalo Weekend. So 2026 Orlando Juggalo Day. That sounds really fucking dope. I want to go to Disney World, Disneyland, whichever one is down there.
Whatever the fuck one's over there.
In Orlando Studios, real bad. Yeah, I might have to do that. A fight breaks out in the seminar at this point. Now, I guess I should backtrack and explain that while we were waiting for the seminar to start, we were sitting there by the tree line, and I was trying to sell some merch. Mankini is on stage hosting the stage. Mankini is announcing to the crowd over and over again that there is a guy, white guy, blue eyes with a bucket hat who has a white squirt gun with a blue tip, I believe is the description. And they were walking around spraying people with fentanyl-laced water. This is being announced from the stage over and over again. At least 3 times, I would say, while we were standing there. And
after like every set they did.
After every set, after every in-between, I feel like they were announcing that. There was also talk of DMT balloons, not from the stage, but from other people in the crowd that we were talking to. That is apparently what tipped off the fight, I believe. It could be incorrect. I do believe it was tipped off over someone thinking they saw the water balloon guy, or no, the water gun guy in the crowd. So a fight happened. Shaggy and Jay act like that fights never happened at the Gathering. So they're like, holy shit, I can't believe a fight at the Gathering. Of course, fights happen at the Gathering every year. There was a lot of fights this year. I didn't see any. No, maybe we saw something happening. I guess we technically saw this one. I feel like we didn't see any crazy fights. Did you see any fights? Personally?
No, not really.
I feel like we saw maybe a kerfluffle one of the nights walking in or walking out. But I didn't see really shit. I mean, obviously you see the videos of some of the fights. We're going to get to those here at the end. DCG Con will be returning and will continue every year.
The pedo.
Yeah, the pedo
motherfucker. He got his ass beat.
I got some stuff about that.
Good.
Apparently, I'll just talk about it now. Apparently, because I don't want to show the video of that anyway, because I don't want anyone who's in that video to
get
incriminated for assault or anything like that. By the way, keep that in mind, y'all. You posting videos of Juggalos getting into fights at the Gathering of the Juggalos. You could be inadvertently getting charges.
If they beating a pedophile's ass, don't record that shit and post it on YouTube.
Yeah, don't do it. Or blur their faces. Learn some editing work and blur their faces for the fam. You know what I mean? So yeah, I won't be playing that clip. I did put it in my notes, but after further consideration, I decided it's probably not a good idea to show any of those clips because I don't want to get y'all in trouble. Because yeah, they're definitely looking at those clips and matching up faces to Facebook profiles and stuff like that. So just be smart about that. Mask up, maybe, if you're going to do some stuff like that. Tips for beating up pedos at the Gathering. So apparently this guy was seen filming not the showers at the Gathering, not the trailers with the showers, was seen filming someone at the camp showers, basically. Someone had set up a shower at their campsite, and apparently that someone was a minor. And if y'all saw the video, they got their shit rocked for it. They got the shit beat out of them. Let's see. Now back to the seminar. I don't really have anything to say about it. Just try to protect the family. Don't be getting motherfuckers arrested for that shit. 16. I heard 16. I heard 17. That's the other thing. Shaggy made a really good point. We got to be careful with this. I heard that fill in the blank because that's how wildly inaccurate information flourishes. through rumor and word of mouth like that. Wildly inaccurate stuff can flourish that way. And I mean,
and I second what Waifu said. I mean, even if it wasn't a fucking minor, you shouldn't be recording people fucking taking a shower.
Exactly.
Point
Regardless,
blank,
minor
period,
or no,
yeah.
you should not be filming people without their consent. Exactly, Waifu. But I think about, so here's the thing: the fight that happened at the seminar. Steve Trickle, Emily saw a post where Steve Trickle was tagged in a post, and Steve said that there were no overdoses at the gathering. That all trips to the medical tent were due to heat exhaustion. No deaths at the gathering, according to Steve Trickle in this post. Couldn't find that post. I asked Emily to find that post for me. She said she saw it, so I'm taking Emily for her word for it. Now, if that's true, and also I saw many people saying, and Emily even said this, that's not how fentanyl works. It doesn't absorb through the skin like that. Now, regardless if it gets in your eyes, if it gets sprayed in the face, it gets in your eyes, say, it goes in your mouth, goes in your nostrils even, I guess.
Yeah.
It could still get absorbed into your system, and you could have a really bad time. Also, who would waste the money
to do that?
Do that was a point that was made several times. It seems like that story is not true. Now, my question is, why was Mankini announcing that over and over again? And I got a lot of respect for Mankini. I'm not trying to throw shade at Mankini. I think Mankini was trying to do the right thing. If I was put in Mankini's position, I would have been making that same announcement on that stage, 100%. So I'm not trying to throw shade at Mankini or Chris or whatever at all. But I just question who asked him to do that. Where did that come from? Because that guy maybe got beat up for nothing at the seminar. If that's the case, it's seeming like he got beat up for nothing. Well, I heard I beat up Kesey. No, we had a nice little hug, and then Carver made fun of my weight. It's funny how I twist that story too. Shouts out to Deck One Doubt though, for real. Yeah, I think I took a picture with dude that day walking in actually. Yeah, that's about all I have to say about the fight. DCGCon will be returning. Shaggy says that Tom's Wood art is not AI. Poor Tom Wood, man, dealing with that bullshit. By the way, I don't even think Tom Wood's art looks like AI. Like, I can see, like, it's kind of 3D looking because of that style. Some people might say that, but you can definitely tell the difference between fucking Tom Wood and AI. And if you can't, I feel sorry for you. Jay saw a guy in the crowd get hit with a glitter and water balloon bomb and exploded on his head, and he had no idea what even happened. Said it was one of the freshest things he saw. They hope to continue the Gathering of the Juggalos for another 25 years. Shaggy says robots and clones will be involved in the next 25 years of the Gathering to make sure that they can continue doing it. They will be cloning and putting robotic technology into their bodies. Violent J said that aliens are going to land and that they're going to come and join us too, which I appreciate, Violent J. Thank you very much. Inviting my kind to the Gathering. Lil Mayo was at the Gathering. Did you see that?
I didn't.
Yo, Lil Mayo was at the Gathering.
I did not see that.
That motherfucker Lil Mayo did not check in, though. I will tell you what. He did not check in with the aliens, man. He just pulled up and did not check in. You got to check in, Lil Mayo. Jugga aliens at the Gathering, though, Shaggy says. I really appreciate that shit. That shit was fresh. After the seminar, went to my little merch wagon and put it in the car. Got some more interviews on the way up real quick. Got Emily. Came back. Emily was a little bit hot right out the gate. Probably should have waited a little bit longer before going out there. We hung out in the Spasmatic tent. One of the biggest regrets is that we did not get to play video games with each other in the Spasmatic tent. Big regret. Really wanted to do that. But the Spasmatic tent was relatively popping.
I was going to say, it was packed every time we tried to go over there.
Even at the night. Even when we were like, let's go at night, there were still people over there even at the nighttime. So the Spasmatic tent was popping. Did not go in the movie tent. Did see Manny over there by the movie tent a couple of times, though. But yeah, we waited for Koski and Odie to come. I forget why you guys weren't there at that point, because you were there. Oh, you guys had waited and gone out to do the stuff you needed to do after the seminar.
And that was when
That's
I needed
what
to fix
it was.
my fucking tent or whatever.
Yeah, that was what it was. So yeah, we waited around. We hooked up though. Yeah, we hung out at camp a bit. Y'all filmed a spot with the hooligans. for their movie. Odious is going to get an Oscar for this performance.
I got so nervous about his spin kick.
Yo, I got some sweet behind the scenes footage of Odious.
Does this look good? Is this a good spin kick?
Odious trying to like talk himself up and like get himself like hyped up to do the performance that he did. And then like I filmed like the whole take pretty much from like off to the side of them shooting. So you get to see some really cool behind the scenes stuff of hooligans doing their things. If you don't know, the hooligans were shooting a movie at the Gathering for what, the past 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
I might even still be in that movie. I think I might still be in that movie technically. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I got cut out. I don't really know. Hopefully I'm still in that movie too though. Billy's in the movie. Yeah, shouts out to the hooligans. I think it's so dope people doing creative stuff at the Gathering. I think it's really dope that they were making something at the Gathering. Hooligans movie is going to be fresh, like Will said, for sure. While we were doing that, do you remember the fucking firework or pipe bomb, whatever the fuck that was that dude threw over the fence?
Yeah, and that fucking blew up loud.
Now, that was crazy. That was maybe the scariest moment I had at the Gathering. I'll be straight up. After the PTSD of the mortar going off in front of us 2 years ago. Humble, don't forget about the lady pooping on the fence. Yes, hooligans. We saw what we thought was a lady peeing, leaning against the fence.
You thought it was a dude peeing at first.
Oh, yeah, I guess we
thought it was a dude pooping.
Yeah, it was a lady. Because we were camped right up, or y'all were camped right up against the chain link fence.
Yeah.
Gimmick way towards the back. And they were, this lady was leaning up against the fence and
pooping.
Yeah, using it as support to poop against the fence.
And the funniest shit was when you were like, I was trying to figure out what I was looking at there for a minute.
Yeah, I kind of was, man.
I had no idea what I was looking at.
Yeah,
I don't know if they were pooping, peeing, like puking.
Really tired.
Yeah.
Just leaning against the fence for support. Because I didn't even notice they were bottomless at first. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh, yeah. And then one of y'all said something. I'm like, oh, yeah, look at that. definitely doing the damn thing.
Yeah, right by the piss barrel, actually, Sis.
Yeah.
It was like almost just a few feet away from the piss barrel.
I guess a little bit up from it, but yeah, right by the piss barrel.
The piss barrel right next to the shit fence.
Yeah, piss barrel and shit fence. Gathering 2025. But yeah, the explosion definitely scared the shit out of me. I almost had to use the fence after that. Yeah, we went to see Bone Thugs. They showed up. Bone Thugs showed up, canceled their whole tour, showed up for the Gathering. That's pretty fresh. Emily wanted to grab the Demon Seed shirt from the Ouija tent because that's like her favorite Ouija song of all time. They had this really fresh Demon Seed shirt. She got a clacker from C17, a pair of socks from C17. Oh, and a Gutter Water women's tank top from C17 was the merch that Emily purchased this year. Emily bought more merch than I did, y'all. What just happened to the chat? Did something just disappear? Think someone just deleted a thingy there. Anyway, getting distracted. I need to fucking finish this already. We've been 2.5 hours and my brain is going burr. Yeah, Bone Thugs, 3-6 Mafia. A lot more pop 3-6 Mafia than I had expected we would get.
They played that motherfucking Katy Perry Dark Horse. They played that fucking J's on my feet. You know it. Yeah. J's on my feet.
They did do Sipping on Some Scissor, but they didn't do Emily's iodine poisoning line.
Yeah.
Eat so much shrimp, I got iodine poisoning. But that's because that's Pimp C's verse. I tell her every time they're not going to do Pimp C's verse because he passed away. They're going to do their verses.
They don't run anything that's not Juicy or DJ Paul.
Yeah, they just do their parts. So they did do Where Is the Bud, which is one of Emily's favorite songs.
They also cut out one of the best verses of Where's the Bud, though.
Yeah,
they did do Slob.
They did, right?
They did do Slob.
Okay, I was forgetting for a second. Did they even fucking
do
that?
Now you got me questioning myself.
I feel like they did. I feel like
yeah, they did.
Was it at one of the parties?
I think it was. I think they did perform it because I remember. I remember looking at Ari and just going like crazy, rapping it with her, just giving me like the most funny look.
I'm pretty sure they did. And then the ICP Shangri-La show, great show. I love that the Juggalo chant song was at the end. I know that's how the set was when they first did that tour, so I forgot that though. The Juggalo chant came into play a couple of times this Gathering. I feel like it was maybe played after the seminar or something. I feel like it was played one or two other times at the gathering. The Juggalo chant song came in. Love that shit. Wish they would release that on streaming or on Forgotten Freshness Volume 7, which they have to be overdue for it by this point. What do they had, like 3 Joker's cards? 3 Joker's cards since they did the last Forgotten Freshness. I think it's time. They must have enough throwaway songs. Some of those singles that they never put out. A couple of Gathering exclusives. Bigfoot's Dick, the Bigfoot Dick single. They could throw that boy on there. They got enough to do enough Forgotten Freshness. They have to have. The Gummies song. They definitely got a couple. The shit with Mercules.
Oh yeah.
Shit with Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
there's enough to do a Forgotten Freshness. Let's see. But yeah, after ICP, we went back to the camp, chilled again. It was the last time to really chill and get it in. We just pretty much hung out at camp until it was time to say our goodbyes.
Sleepy Roske.
Yeah, Sleepy Roske now. I have the lightning bugs and bats note. But yeah, man, chilling at camp is my favorite shit. It really is some of my favorite shit. Sunday we checked out, went to get breakfast all together at Denny's. Saw some jugs in attendance, including Shape, who is in the chat right now, or was in the chat right now. I think they might still be in the chat. Yeah, man. Cops pulled up when we were outside and asked if we were whooping or what.
You guys whooping or what?
I think they were just trying to vibe check to see if it was worth fucking with us. We were, sober and lively, though.
These guys got some drugs on them, I bet.
Because they were giving another guy a couple cars down shit because his tags were out of date. So they were giving him some shit.
And then when the cops drove off, they hit us with a whoop whoop.
Yeah, I got them to whoop whoop, but they did the sound of the police.
Version,
yeah, they did the KRS-One, the sound of the police whoop whoop. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I got more stuff to talk about. Bubba the Love Sponge and Brooke Hogan are concerned about the death of Hulk Hogan. They are calling for an independent autopsy. Apparently, Brooke Hogan has been told by some police and nurses involved in the case that something bad is going on here. So stay tuned for Hulk Hogan and Brooke Hogan autopsy story. We talked about that a little bit last time. Rabbits are growing tentacles on their face, and squirrels are growing warts on their face. Has anyone seen this? I'm not crazy, I promise you. Rabbits, tentacles. And then my brain can't help but see a connection between these two things. Have you guys seen this news story of the rabbits that are growing tentacles? This is a real thing. And squirrels... Now,
it's so fucked up. Why are they gonna fuck with rabbits like that? Make me not like rabbits no more. Get that shit the fuck out of here.
The squirrel thing makes me feel like it's like connected somehow, though. And you see this? I literally saw the rabbit thing before the gathering, and I saw the squirrel thing today. What's going on with that? Why are our fuzzy friends growing deformities? What's up with that? Why do I feel like that's connected? I don't know. Let's see. Some stale news from the gathering. Now this is on some I heard that because it was a lot of Facebook posts. There were some people talking about a hot kitten, a kitten that got left in a car in the parking lot. Not cool. Don't know if that's real or not. No pictures or anything, but seems like it might have been real. That bummed me out. There's this guy who was dressed as Art the Clown who was taking pictures. We actually saw him, right?
Yep.
Down by Merch Row, and he got confronted by who I believe is Sean Barrett's significant other, because the Art the Clown guy had apparently took a selfie with her and put his little gimmick knife on her titty, and without asking to do so, and she felt like a boundary was crossed there, and good for her for confronting dude.
Yeah, for real.
And calling him out on video. She posted it. I have that video. You can find it though in other places. It's been posted on Reddit. Good for her for sticking up for her shit and calling that shit out, because there's some There's some creepy motherfuckers that do shit like that at the gathering. The pedo peeper, we already talked about that.
Motherfuckers wearing masks and shit too to get away with it. Like
yeah, you got to be careful of a
weirdos.
motherfucker in a mask like that for sure. We talked about the pedo peeper guy that got his ass beat, the Fent water gun. Here's the Mankini announcement, actually. I have the Mankini announcement if y'all want to hear it for yourself, what he was saying. If this will load real quick.
I'm going to use this moment to hit the bathroom real quick.
All right, go for it, doggy.
Handle it yourself. We've got Narcan up here. There's Narcan all over the grounds. Please be careful. Last night, 20 people were taken to the hospital because of this motherfucker. So once again, look out for a white water gun with a blue nozzle tip. Some asshole shooting fentanyl at people. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. I hope he hears that right now. One more time. Fuck that guy.
Now, once again, I just don't want incorrect information to be out there and someone getting hurt for nothing. I don't fault Mankini for making that announcement. Like I said, I would have done the exact same fucking thing Mankini did. I would have been saying that announcement every time I went up there. But I just question where it came from and why he was told to make that announcement. I assume he was told to make that announcement. He was all drunk. Good on him for at least showing where the Narcan is. That one guy almost hurt Flash and 2 other girls in front of me and shoved him back. Wait, who are we talking about? That guy was great. Wait, you talking about Art? That Art the Clown guy? Man, hella fuck that guy then. Oh, we're definitely talking about that Art guy. Yeah, fuck that guy then. I hope that motherfucker just dipped after that. I saw the guy that died of heat exhaustion being hauled away top speed as a guy on top giving chest compressions. That shit fucked me up. Yeah, Kosuke and Odie saw that too. I'll wait for Kosuke to get back. Kosuke and Odious saw that guy too, I believe. We thought it was related to the fence stuff, but it had to have been related to heat exhaustion. I'll wait for him to come back for that. I'll ask him when he comes back. Kosuke, you saw the guy getting worked on, right?
Yeah, that was pretty horrible.
Super Nugs in the chat said. I saw that guy that died of heat exhaustion being hauled away top speed. As a guy was on top giving chest compression. That
yeah,
shit
you
fucked
must
me
have
up.
been. You must have literally been. Were you there? Because me and Odious were walking by. Me and Odious were walking by the stage, like some little side stage, when that happened, and we saw the same thing, and it fucked us up pretty bad too. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty spooky to see, and then to hear that I think he sadly passed afterwards.
Yeah, that's the weird thing, because if that Steve Trickle post is, I don't know when that Steve Trickle post was made necessarily, but you said you thought he was gone already, right?
Oh yeah, it did not look good.
Yeah,
it did not look good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what happened. Rest in peace. If we did lose someone this year, yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's obviously awful. Take care of yourself out there. If make sure you drink water.
And it's so easy. That's the thing.
Stay
It's
out of the sun.
So very easy to just drop when that sun's as hot as it is out there. And if you're not taking care of yourself and you're not drinking water, it just like that. It's
Strange said she saw it too. Yeah, rest in peace. I'm just gonna assume that poor fella did pass then.
Rest in peace for real.
But yeah, that was not over Fent water guns. I think that's important to get out there too. I think it was heat related. Yeah, hydrate. It's so important, guys. I know you want to drink and have a good time. Make sure you're getting at least a little water in there. I know some of y'all will be like, beer got water in it. No, that's not good enough. You need to actually get some real water, something in you to hydrate for sure. Fight at the ICP seminar. We talked about that. Wicked Clown harm reduction post. This is worth talking about, actually. Let's see. This is a Facebook post. I'll put this on screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I got to change that. Hello, homies. This year at the Gathering of the Juggalos, we are super proud and excited to serve the family as we handed out a wicked amount of supplies to keep everyone safe. So many amazing volunteers with boots on the ground, making sure that there was harm reduction in even the dim corners of the Dark Carnival. During the last day, there was an incident that we need to address. It was announced that someone supposedly had a water gun with a fentanyl solution and had been spraying gatherers. This has been proven to be untrue. Wiki Clown Harm Reduction was able to find and test the water gun, and it tested negative for fent. We have no confirmed cases of hospitalizations through the on-site first responders or medical staff that anyone went to the hospital through them for fentanyl exposure. The reason this rumor incident was able to ignite so much panic is due to the lack of knowledge about fentanyl and how it affects the body. We decided it would be valuable to the community to address this, as well as talk about misconceptions about this substance. This piece of misinformation, misinformation that amped up the panic through the community was the misconception that fentanyl can be absorbed through the skin. In this situation, it cannot. You may have knowledge of fentanyl patches, but may not know that the patches consist of tons of micro needles that are designed to administer the medication. Prolonged exposure to the raw product may irritate the skin, but your body will not metabolize it. Same with ingestion of fent. Another very common misconception is that fent can take effect through smoking it. If you are smoking a joint that is potentially contaminated, you will taste it. It will be gross, but it won't affect you in any other way. Fent has a much lower burning point than cannabis or tobacco, meaning that an open flame or the cherry burns too hot to smoke fent. It burns up and the substance is ineffective. Fentanyl can be smoked by freebasing it, but the exposure to a direct flame neutralizes it. Continuing to spread misinformation about fentanyl is harmful to the community. The family we love and protect deserve transparency above all, and we are committed to being a group you can put your trust in. If you have any questions or testimonies, please feel free to sound off in the comments. Clown love from the whole Wiki Clown Harm Reduction crew. Definitely wanted to make sure I got that out there because that seems like they did their due diligence on that. They found the gun. They tested the gun. No fent. Got some correct information out there. Yeah, man. Josh Block. Let's talk some Josh Block shit. Here's the meme. Here's the moment that a lot of y'all are memeing. Sarah yelling at a juggalo. And let me make that bigger for y'all.
Get the fuck out of here!
Dude, what the fuck is happening?
You don't fucking want you here! Get the fuck out of here!
Bro, what is happening?
It's not working.
Bro.
Tell them, like, it's my boyfriend's event.
We are not YouTube clips and fucking clips, dog. Get the fuck out of here! I don't give a fuck what it is! Get the fuck out of here! Put the price in the bag, bitch!
So that it's my boyfriend's event thing is getting, I don't know if you guys could even hear that. It looks like Reddit blocked that a little bit. I don't even know if you guys could hear that, but that it's my boyfriend's event thing is really getting a lot of traction. I'm not even going to show you him spitting on Mystic because that's disrespectful to the homie Mystic. Shouts out to Mystic. Here's him meeting ICP. Let me run that back.
Josh. He's one of the guys who runs the festival. He's an ICP.
It's my first time at this music festival.
All right, yeah, what do you think?
It's really good. I went, had some drinks. We're backstage.
Yeah.
You have a Rolex too?
You got one? Nice. You got a Rollie? Is yours real?
It is real.
Is yours tick?
No, it's sweet. Look, it's sweet.
He knows. Hey, man, anytime you got a Rolex on, that's some real shit.
I mean, having a Rolex...
Even the clowns are being nice to
in
him.
general is a flex.
Yeah, well, not only is it flex,
even if it's the most entry-level one.
No reason for us to be mean to
having
him.
a
You know what I mean?
Rolex is at all is a flex.
But you know what else it is?
What?
It's a symbol to yourself that you are successful to yourself.
Rolex is the most prestigious watch brand.
I won't argue with you.
In your opinion,
Yeah.
No, it's proven to be like the most luxurious and prestigious watch brand.
This is the star of the show. He's the one who created the whole like.
You can tell Jay clocks this quick.
Festival.
How you doing?
Good.
Are you enjoying your beverage?
Yeah.
What do you got?
A Smirnoff Ice.
Weak.
Yeah, that's like soda.
I'm gonna be drinking Captain later.
That's what I drink, brother.
Later. I'm just priming right
There you
now.
go. Oiling up.
I'm gonna be drinking Captain later tonight.
That's the way I do it, brother.
This is just a pre-gaming.
I got you. Something to wet your whistle.
And there's another piece of footage of him after Fago Armageddon with Jay asking
Rolex is the most prestigious watch. I'm gonna drink Captain later.
All right, here's the clip I was talking about with one of his handlers, if you will. This is Mr. Action, I believe his name is. This is Mr. Action crashing out himself after Josh has. This is after he spit on Mystic. This is after, I believe, the biting incident, and saying he was going to sue the facility, sue the festival, all that shit. A bunch of crash out moments.
Dude, there's just no way.
This moment, I think, says a lot about the reality of Josh Block, a.k.a. World of T-Shirts.
This country!
Dude.
I want to go back to
Josh.
Italy!
No, Josh. Josh, dude. No, Josh, stop. Talk to me. Calm down. Talk to me. Remember, hey, Josh. No, Josh. Remember? No. Josh, talk to me. Remember earlier? Josh, stop. Josh, remember earlier? Talk to me. Look at me. Hey, Josh, look at me. Josh, look at me. Josh, look at me. Remember what we said earlier? Let's talk. Talk to me. It's okay. It's okay, brother. It's okay. This is not funny, man. This shit's not funny. I'm not streaming this shit. This shit's not funny, man. I'm not laughing. This shit's not funny. I don't want to stream that. I don't want to stream this.
I think it's important to highlight the manipulation that's going on here.
I don't want to stream this. It's not content. It's not funny.
I don't want to stream this and keep streaming.
Not funny.
I know. That's why I'm showing this.
It's going to be okay, buddy. Josh, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, bro. It's going to be okay, buddy. It's going to be okay, bro. Hey, calm down. Look at me. Josh, no, stop. Josh. It's going to get better, buddy. It's going to get better.
Getting rid of this thing.
No, don't, Josh. No, it's a keepsake for your success. You can't
I don't
throw
want
it
this.
I know. You say that right now, but remember how we...
That's the Rolex, right? Was that the Rolex he was saying he was going to throw away? That he was just super proud of?
That's what he does. He threw his phone away like a couple weeks ago. He'd just be like crashing out and breaking shit.
Yeah. I mean...
Now you're going to see a video next week where he's going to be like, I just listened to Psych Ward Soldiers, and I can't stop drinking alcohol now. This is the worst thing I've ever heard.
I got 5150'd for biting myself. My impression can't touch yours, bro.
Psych Ward Soldiers made me throw my Rolex away at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
All right, here's Sarah. Sarah apologized, which I think was a good move, a smart move, a classy move. She does say that she apologized to Mystic in here. I'm not sure if that's accurate. I'm just being honest. But here we go. Oop, no audio. Let's try that again.
Apologize to the Juggalos who were at the gathering.
Oh, let me frame that a little better.
A lot of you know that I was streaming with Josh Block, World of
That's a little better. We'll do that.
T-shirts. That was my first time meeting him, and I did not realize how bad it was. I didn't expect what was going to happen that night, and unfortunately, during the event, there were a lot of verbal altercations, and he also spit on someone, and I need to apologize for all of that. I never intended for anyone to feel disrespected, and I take responsibility for inviting him. I'm so sorry to the person that he spit on and to anyone else who was uncomfortable because of all of this. I also already apologized privately to this person. There is no excuse for it, and I'm going to be more careful with who I bring around in the future.
And I do appreciate her apologizing, but I mean, she probably should have really apologized to Mystic instead of saying that she did. And I just saw the comment there that
I want to apologize.
DC Fago guy left on there. I'm just seeing that right now while we're doing the stream. DC Fago guy said, "Great. Now can we normalize giving the shine and love to Juggalo content creators instead of the outsiders? Why wasn't Humble Among given the red carpet that Josh got? Why wasn't Deck One Dealt? Why hasn't Deck One Dealt kicked it backstage like Brandon Buckingham? Give Juggalos the shine." I appreciate that, DC Fago guy. If I was given a golf cart, I could do a lot of stuff at the Gathering. I could do a hell of a lot of stuff at the Gathering. If I was giving access backstage and a golf cart, like Josh was, I mean, we could get a lot done. You know how much filming I could get done if I had a golf cart? I mean, I'm not even asking for a golf cart. I don't even necessarily want a golf cart. But I'm just saying, it is what it is, you know? Hopefully, this does change some things. Hopefully, going forward, some Juggalo content creators can get some more respect and access that these mainstream people who are simply there to take advantage of the culture, to sully the culture's name, to further negative stereotypes about the culture. Hopefully, some of us can actually get an interview. I don't know. I mean, I had I had maybe like 4 questions I would want to ask the clowns this year. There's like 2 questions I want to ask Violent J real fucking bad that I've wanted to ask him for years, and I'm waiting for my moment. I don't want to text him these questions because I want to get his real reaction to that shit. And I mean, I don't know. I get it. They want to push the culture as much as they can. They want having the mainstream people come in is exposure. It is exposure to a certain level, but we have to be really careful because what were to happen if some of these Juggalo content creators were in the wrong place at the wrong time and captured something that blew up in a very, very wrong way? There's a couple of close calls this year. Couple of close calls, and it could end up really bad as a PR thing. It could shut down the Gathering. Yeah, just being real as fuck with y'all about that because it could straight up shut down the Gathering. It could get us. I mean, it could get us. I mean, basically still are on the gang list, but it could really fucking fan those flames again. You know what I mean? We don't want that. As a culture, we don't want that. Bunch of fights this year. I know. That's a hell of a name.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing out. What the fuck?
I don't know if I'm... What's up with that name, dog? No, there's plenty of Juggalos there. That's incorrect. And I want people to come. I want people to come and experience this shit. But I also want to change the mainstream perception of what Juggalos are because it's largely still Juggalo so crazy. We so crazy. There's a lot of smart, creative people in this culture. There's a lot of, we all don't have rotten teeth. You know what I mean?
I'm getting there.
But if they want to perpetuate that stereotype, the mainstream world definitely wants to perpetuate that stereotype. And that's what's going to happen every year. It's going to keep happening. And in fact, I've been saying it for 6 years now. It's going to keep getting worse. It gets worse every year. It's going to get worse next year. Even with all this stuff happening, guarantee you, it will get worse. All right. I think it may have a couple more things. Did I hit everything? Oh, shit. Let me show you Shaggy speaking on it. It's Josh Block thing. Shaggy did mention it. Shaggy, I think, is still very much not in the know. Shaggy does not understand what's going on with this. I don't think, with what he said.
Put the fries in the bag. Shut up with that. I didn't know who that ninja was until I did it. Why would you make that kid bug out like that? Poor fucking kid, man. Oh, you're talking about the special. That shirt, what's his name? Like Jimmy Shirts or something? I don't fucking know.
So do you think that maybe you should stray away from the not so positive stories about the gathering and focus on like good stuff?
Well, I am. As soon as this fucking hype train goes.
Yeah. What was the question though?
Oh, you just said put the fries in the bag.
Oh yeah, that's like.
Somebody
that's
just put
his
that in all
trigger.
capitals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes him bug out.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. You got a whole crew of people getting money off that kid. Sheesh.
All right, maybe he does get it. I think he does get it on a certain level, but I don't think he understands the extent of Josh Block, you know?
What do we got here?
Jimmy Shirts, if you will.
I saw someone, what was it? That oddly named individual says, Action Man is cool, though. I don't know. He
was one of the people exploiting this fucking...
He was there separately from Josh to exploit the gathering, in my opinion. He kept calling it... He knows the name of the event he's at, right? On his clip channels, he kept calling it the Juggalo Convention.
While he's wearing a Hatchet Man fucking jersey. And
to me, those kind of things is I take as a subtle disrespect. You know what I mean? It's like when Shaggy 2 Dope fucks up someone's name on purpose, like we just saw. You know what I mean? That's a subtle disrespect, in my opinion. Yeah, Action Man, and by the way, that is important to point out. That Action Man guy, a lot of people are assuming that is his regular handler. That motherfucker met him at the gathering. On the stream, you can see Action Man meet him and then just join the crew. It's one of those other dudes that is filming.
The one who was next to him when we pulled up on him, and I can't remember what that dude's name is, but he is also a piece of shit.
He clocks my cam. You can see the look of worry when he clocks my camera.
He's one of those motherfuckers who...
Action Man provoked that piece of shit. See, I'm not sure about that. I didn't see that part of it. I told Therapy Gecko he shouldn't be there. We almost confronted Therapy Gecko. I couldn't get my camera to work. But yeah, they were seeming like they were hiding in Ballas and one of those like cross paths where there's very few people. They were seeming like they were hiding and regrouping. Yeah. Anyway, let's you want to see Steve Trickle investigating an exploded porta potty. Gathering roundup, folks. Is this this fucking shit ain't gonna work either. Oh, no, it is working. Okay. It's just when I switch the screen. All right, so this is Steve Trickle investigating an exploded porta potty.
Look at this guy. He's over here. I promise he isn't the one doing it, but...
Fuck no, I didn't do it. I own this place.
Oh, do you? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lit, dude. Wearing flip-flops.
It's literally lit.
It is lit. Is it in there?
No, it already blew up.
Oh.
And man, I mean... Props to Steve Trickle, man. He don't even seem that pissed about it. Mm-hmm. That's literally a combination of the two things they always say will shut down the gathering: fucking with the porta potties and fireworks. Yeah, fuck fireworks indeed, Shape. I'm with you on that. A little PTSD, and I'm like, fuck fireworks. Yeah, guys, that's real shit. That's how the gathering will be shut down. Doing stupid shit with fireworks like that. I mean, I know you guys love your fireworks. You're going to keep doing it regardless of me saying this. But if some shit happens, I'm going to be the one saying I told you so. It was a different breed of people who went out in the middle of nowhere with no phone service in Illinois. It weeded out the casuals. Well, here's the thing about that, too. It's
just
also
the usual argument of no new people in the Juggalo world.
I mean, and we don't want that. We do want new people, at least I want new people in the Juggalo world. I do think it's a good thing to have
new people who are willing to learn the culture and be a Juggalo and not exploit shit.
And we have to encourage that.
I mean, I'm new. I'm pretty new in the grand scheme of things. So, but I'm very grateful that I found it, and it's done a lot for me. So
that's where it's like such a tricky thing, because it's like.
But I also didn't call myself a Juggalo until I went to the first gathering that I went to, and I like experienced the shit. I was always too nervous to call. Like, people would ask me, "Are you a Juggalo?" And I wouldn't, because I didn't want to be disrespectful and call myself something that I hadn't learned yet.
Shouts out to Toto in the chat. Yeah, man, it's such a fine line to walk. Like
that's crazy. Agreed. Yes, I agree.
That name is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to say that stupid name.
I don't.
Change your name, dog. What are you doing? All right, so I did the Pondo and Mickey thing. I got a couple more notes I'll go through. Let me speed through these real quick. Beavis and Butthead returns September 3rd for a third season of that new boy on Paramount+. POR Stunts, the stunt show at the Gathering of the Juggalos, will be featured on the September 24th episode I saw earlier today.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The MF Doom estate is suing Temu over bootlegs. And also, the MF Doom estate seemingly has the Ghostface Killer in MF Doom project under lock. Ghostface is doing a series of interviews promoting Supreme Clientele 2, which I think drops Friday. And he said, when asked by, was it that Kev dude? Bootleg Kev? Yeah, Bootleg Kev asked him about the Doom project that was supposed to come out fucking 15, 20 years ago that allegedly was recorded and never came out. Ghostface says that shit exists. There are tracks that exist from that, but Ghostface says he wants to record all of his verses. Don't do that. And Bootleg Kev, thank God for Bootleg Kev. I'm not even a fan of Bootleg Kev like that, but thank God Bootleg Kev spoke up and said, don't do that. We want to hear that shit the way it is. We want to hear it grimy. Give us that grimy shit. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Juicy J dropped a jazz album while we were gathering.
Did he? I didn't see that.
Straight up jazz album. Not a joke either. It looked straight up jazz. And it's not on some like Andre 3000 dropped a jazz album and it's just a flute fucking weird.
Is he singing?
He's singing.
Let's go.
On some like old school standards
I'm
shit.
gonna listen to that.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. MGK thinks he's an alien. This is hilarious. I don't know why this guy loves putting his foot in his mouth so fucking much, but boy does he. Last time we talked about MGK, just to catch you up, he said he was asked to be in the movie Sinners. He was asked to be one of the white people vampires in Sinners. But he turned the movie down because the white vampire says the N-word in it. So he turned it down. Meanwhile, those characters don't say that word in that movie. And it's just funny, the cockiness of being like, yeah, I was going to be in that, but I didn't audition because
they wanted me to say the N-word.
It's like the assumption, him assuming he would have just nailed the part and gotten it is funny to me.
Rips open, it heals really quick. Like, there's just things where I'm starting to be like, who's my dad, you know?
For Machine Gun Kelly, the truth is out there. The rock star, whose real name is Colson Baker, admits to Andy Cohen on the August 10th episode of Watch What Happens Live that he believes he might have otherworldly origins.
Can I ask how old you are? You're very young to me.
It's a weird thing, dude. I don't know if my age, I don't know if it exists. I don't.
Wow, you have a Mariah Carey connection to your age, which is it's very fluid and.
I don't know many facts about my life, so I don't know. I'm starting to just be like my skin, like if it rips open, it heals really quick. Like there's just things where I'm starting to be like, who's my dad, you know?
The Lost Americana singer, who recently welcomed baby Saga Blade with ex Megan Fox, went on to say his suspicions of other life forms came about after he had a conversation with his mom.
You think that you could be like otherworldly?
I've asked my mom, I said, was it any period of time you went like missing off Earth, you know?
And what does she say?
Ever like a tall, slender, creature that...
Right.
That tracks.
Yes.
Yeah, she told me she felt like she got abducted at one point.
Okay.
So I was just like...
So there may be something to this.
No, there really is.
Wow.
It's not the first time the 35-year-old expressed his belief in aliens. In 2020, MGK
that fucking picture. Did you see that?
With James Corden, claiming that he had not one but two alien encounters.
You're a believer, right? In life on other planets?
Homie, I saw life on this planet that was from another planet 2 nights ago.
Hang on.
Over a lake in Thousand Oaks.
Yo, dog, I dig your Catwoman mirror.
Red orb came out of nowhere. Went
Or your
disappeared
Catwoman
again.
neon sign.
I
hell here,
I was
right?
in Bora Bora a week before that whole like Hawaiian blue orb over the Pacific, whatever. Which so Bora Bora is also in the Pacific. Saw the same exact orb that they were talking about in Hawaii. Saw that same thing where we were at, like fly by, disappear over a mountain. They're out here.
What a cool dude. Really chill dude. Really cool chill dude.
Yo, bro, like I saw aliens 2 nights ago.
Yo, bro, I like... Oh, fuck that asshole. He's a dickhead.
High tide, dude.
Cyrus G has his EP, Just Visiting, out now. We talked about that. We played a song at the beginning of the shit with featuring Humble Among, featuring me. Shaggy the Airhead dropped a project called Secret World at the Gathering of the Juggalos. I do believe is on streaming now. Tim Butterly did a podcast with Luis Gomez and Jay Okerson and Zach Amico from the Gathering. There is an episode of Legion of Skanks out now. There's a guy who dropped a vlog already from the Gathering of Juggalos. Another outsider who came in has already dropped a vlog. I forget his name. I might do a Twitch stream to catch up on some of that stuff. I've really got to get on my Twitch shit again. But yeah, Tim was a little bit insulting to the Juggalos, I feel like, in his podcast. He did call us disgusting and says that none of us has ever seen a dentist. I think that's why I made that teeth joke earlier, because it's in my brain from that. He seems like a bit of a square who's just talking to himself in the airport, trying to wrap his head around what he experienced at the Gathering. Legion of Skanks has a lot of fucking big people on that episode talking about the Gathering. They have Tony Hinchcliffe, they have Dave Attell, and they have Sal Vulcano, all on that episode talking about the Gathering. I definitely got to try to check that out tomorrow. The Vault has psychopathicvault.com has The Knot. I think that's about all I needed to talk about. I think I hit everything. I'm just going through. Is there anything you would like to add, man, before we get the fuck out of here and eat some food and smoke some weed? Burgers. We're going to eat some burgers. We're going to watch some wrestling. All right, I think we're out of here. Over 3 hours. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you guys had a good gathering. There were some weird vibes this gathering. I ain't going to front.
Yeah.
It's not really my place to talk on that shit. I just tried to stay out of the drama and provide support where it was needed. I hope everybody had a good gathering, or best gathering they could have. I know I'm not the only one who felt some weird vibes this year, but I also felt hella positive vibes. So I don't know, kind of a strange gathering. I had a really good time though. I mean, I really can't complain. Lot of drama though. Yeah, waifu. I tried to stay out of it though and just try to provide support to homies that needed it. You know. Kosuke, it was nice to meet you, and thanks for grabbing my smokes. It was well said.
Nice to meet you too. Whoop whoop, man.
Yeah, man. I hope everybody has a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the love. I really appreciate it, y'all. Yeah, whoop whoop.
Thank y'all for always making me feel welcome at home.
We got to get that Odious interview done next and get Odious's experience. Oh, Psych Ward Soldiers CDs.
Psych Ward Soldiers CDs.
We have leftovers. I have leftovers from the Gathering. The exclusive T-shirts I got printed. I got a couple of those left. We got Psych Ward Soldiers CDs.
Hella Kosuke shirts.
Got CDs. And
Kosuke
a couple of shirts left, too.
And CDs.
Exclusive Upside Down Boys. You got, what, 2 of those left?
The Upside Down Boys, I got many left.
The
OG,
shirts?
yeah, the OG.
Okay.
Design, I got like 2 left.
Oh, that's the one you got 2 left. Well, hit up Kosuke for exclusive Upside Down shirts, kind of a precursor to your next project.
Yeah.
Psych Ward Soldiers CDs, we got them. Hit us up.
Psych Ward Soldiers.
I'll put them on the website soon, so you guys have a place where you can actually buy them. So, because I know a bunch of you guys are like, hit them up in the DMs. Ugh, well, I ain't doing that. I need a website.
Yeah,
I need a website to go through to feel secure. So I'll try to get that up like tomorrow or something, so you guys can order off the website and feel all secure and feel safe.
This gathering had a knot vibe. I do want to add on that.
Nothing.
That one motherfucking song where it was like, the roof is on fire. That shit felt like it dropped on the perfect day. 'Cause it was like 110 degrees, and we didn't need no water. We gonna all burn alive. All right.
On that note, I love you guys. Whoop whoop. Thank you for showing us all the love at the gathering. I really appreciate it. Yeah, man. Fucking. Guess what though? Vlog way quicker this year. I have all the files on the computer. I've already started the. I guess I technically started the fucking editing process because I loaded in that one video for Billy to send over. Yeah, so expect the alienated version real fast, and hopefully the public version really fast after the alienated version goes up. Yeah, expect some clips from the gathering. Yeah, I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting, but I guess I gotta go because my brain is just gonna fall out my ears if I keep talking anymore. All right, I love you guys. Whoop, whoop. Have a good one.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey, 200. This is episode 200. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Here's to...
I remember when you had 200 subscribers.
Bro, I know, right? Thank you, guys. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers. That's fucking crazy to me. Hit the subscribe gimmick. Let's get to 8 sooner rather than later. Join the Alienated. Still only $2.99. You get so much fucking fresh content that you can't get anywhere else.
Feet pics on there exclusively. Only on the Alienated.
Yeah, they're on there. I'm just gonna lie and say they're there.
Freaky Roske shirtless do-rag foot pics.
Yeah, they're fucking there.
$2.99.
Yeah, $2.99. Join the Alienated. Yeah, fuck yeah, they're there. Sure they're there. All right, I love you guys.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't know what that means. All right, love you guys. Whoop whoop. Have a good one. End broadcast.